There we go. Enable that. Hit that switch. Pop the chat out. And we're ready. Almost. Hey, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream. We're gonna be doing another Icecrown Citadel 25 heroic here. And as usual, on Wednesday we are gonna be on the Retribution Paladin. We have, you know, kind of a main run to do. So this is our main, this is the main run, this is where we should play our main. So we've got Helman in the chat already. How you doing, Helman? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And as far as the setup is concerned, we've got like a really basic setup. We still have this lay on hands right here, which we could pop on the tank. Last week I used it on the main tank a few times. I did enjoy the utility that it has. And I'm giving up something. Yeah, I'm giving up the 3% haste. Now in this raid, that's not an issue, but I have been in an IC10 normal, where it has already been an issue. Of course, 3%, in a 10-man, it's not that big of a deal, it really isn't, but it kind of is. Let me make sure that we've got everything set up proper like here. Yeah, it does seem like it. Yeah, sound seems fine as well. Oh. Alright. We got a few more people in the chat. How you doing, Ivan? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Simon and Nicola, YG Ice. Hope you guys are all having just a wonderful day. And that you're a little bit excited about this Retribution Paladin, because I don't have flasks. Let's head right back. We need Satanology. Almost forgot. Yeah, let's go ahead, grab a few flasks, and we'll get ready for a good ICC run. I'm gonna try a bit hard tonight, because last week it was horrible, man. We had all that lag. We didn't get anything done. It was not a good time. Stack of haste, please, and 3 AP flask. I guess 3 is a bit too much at this point. I don't know the price for this. I hope this is enough. I'm gonna go ahead and check the announcements on the Asperity Discord just to make sure that that's enough, because I'm not sure at this point. They changed the prices, so I gotta get used to it again. 4 Raider, 340. Okay, it seems fine. Let me do the math right quick. He accepted it, but then again, let me just make sure that I'm not robbing the guild here. Wait, I think I'm robbing myself. It's 160 G for 3 flasks, and then we have haste potions. This is very difficult. It's quick math, it's on stream, it's hard. Yeah, I robbed myself, but that's okay. Yeah, but that's okay. I've underpaid a few times, I'm sure. It's alright. We'll balance it out. I just didn't know. Last time we had to buy wild magic, that was crazy expensive. And we got a few more people in chat. Nicolaus, swag, gang. Oh no, I'm gonna end up in another rap video. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're having just a wonderful day. And Philip is in the chat. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Nicola, finally. I did only 25 TOC and VOA 25 and 10. Damn, you've been busy, Nicola. Well, I bet you've had a wonderful day, but let's keep it up a little bit longer. We can still have a wonderful evening, I guess. And will you check the armory, says Mateos. We can check a few at the end of the stream if it all goes smoothly. And, you know, if I feel like it, really, that's kind of it. If I feel like I still have energy to give, sure, let's do it. But if I'm just gonna sit here like a bag of potatoes, you know, it's still gonna be useful, but I'll actually miss details because I'll feel like I don't have energy, right? So let's see how we go, and yeah, we'll check it. Got Admir in the chat, and Danny, how you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Abis and Shade, hope you're all having just a wonderful day. Abi, come get your refund. Jesus Christus, says Nicolaus. Well, nah, it's alright, Nicolaus. Like I said, we'll balance it out, man. Oh, this is very bad. Alright, we're a paladin. I don't care. That's a priest. We gotta repent instead. It's very scary. Okay. If you're going for the Divine Shield Nitro boosts, then you gotta always keep your stuns out for the priests. It's very good. Check the armory, please. No, Nicola, I just said I wouldn't. Just said I wouldn't, mate. And Albert says, how you doing? Well, I'm fine, mate. I just had a little bit of a scripting situation today, you know, like a little bit of a break, I guess you could almost call it. Like, time to get some stuff done, right? Some time to get some stuff done, so it's alright. I got some stuff done. Feeling Gucci, so it's all good, mate. And what are the best trinkets for the Retribution Paladin? I would say Tiny A-Bomb and the STS. But that's Verdict is very good as well. So STS or that's Verdict, it's not that big of a difference. Go ahead and activate some of this stuff. I must have turned it off for a photo shoot. I do make some thumbnails. Yeah, the rest of it does seem fine. Status tag is on percentage. Yes. Okay. Oh, Gucci. Arnold in the chat. Evening. How you doing, Arnold? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And the best weapon that is not Shadowmourne, says Mateos. Well, a lot of people do like to use the Oathbinder nowadays. I would still say that you're probably better off using the Glornzog, and then especially as a human, right? Because you get the sword expertise. And the expertise on Glornzog itself is already quite high. So you're gonna have like a bunch of expertise as a human paladin. You can swap out the glyph of Seal of Vengeance. You can take the glyph of Exorcism instead, you know. And because of that glyph, I know the glyph is not that big, but if you're comparing Oathbinder, Glornzog, then you can say they're both equal weapon damage. They kind of have like the same stat output, right? Effectively. But you get the glyph of Exorcism for Glornzog. So I'd say Glornzog, but if you're a Horde, a Blood Elf, you won't have that sword expertise, you gotta weigh that in as well. Yeah, that's it. If you're a human, definitely go Glornzog. If not, then it's a toss-up. It really is a coin toss. No cooldown for Icecrown Citadel? There is a 1-week reset timer on Icecrown Citadel, but I have a lot of characters, so that's never an issue. You can see right here we do have raid lockouts. On Frostmourne, that's the progressive Warmanes server, you have two resets per week, so you can get a lot of progression in, really get good at Naxxramas. What up, Bobby? Good to see you, mate, says Cuff. Same to you, mate. Hope you're having just a wonderful day. We're gonna go ahead and start clearing these things. Of course, we do have the flask already. Gotta be prepared, but after you're prepared, you're good to go. So let's do something. What is the add-on that's showing you the damage on the right? Just that add-on? This is SCADA, and if you're talking about like the numbers that are floating in the air, that is gonna be mixed calling battle text. This right here. So yeah. Is Shadow's Edge or Shadowmourne? Of course we have Shadowmourne, good sir. We're not gonna walk around with Shadow's Edge, this is my main. What the fuck? It's gotta be Biss, man. If your main isn't Biss, then well, you got some work to do. Just like this guy. He's DPSing and he's still doing his job. Paladins, take note. Hola, buenas noches, ¿cómo estás? Says Antonio Delgado. How you doing, Antonio? That's about the extent of my Spanish. And there's also ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Something like that. There was a Deadpool movie quote like that. It's the numbers, it's mixedcallingbattletext.mir. It's in my Discord. You can check the link in the description down below if you want to join the Discord. You'll find all my add-ons right there. It's called mixedcallingbattletext. I'll type it out for you. It'll probably be abbreviated as MSBT. So there you'll find it. And Argenis Andres is in the chat. Lol, nice Spanish. Thank you. Thank you. I try. The Dutch accent does loan itself to a lot of accents, really. Because you have some really rough noises, but you also have some like little bit of French in there, right? We got a little bit of a like a baguette, some influence right there. Uh-oh. 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 We gotta heal up real quick. That's gonna be super useful later on. You see, we probably would have been dead at this point. Ooh, I want a divine shield, but oof, clutch, clutch. Get some of these ads involved here. We do have nitros. We do need to heal up. This is very important. Try not to damage them. You don't want aggro. You just want to get rid of them by using all the rest of these ads. Now there's a few more. We can stun this. Pull him right here. Now we don't have to take any more global damage bullshits. Because you cannot line of sight the cleave and you cannot... Oh, that's not good. Holy Wrath. Let him finish. Oh. Yeah, it's time to boost. Okay. Okay, we're Gucci. Hey, Paul Crocodile, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. We took aggro again from something. You can see that because this lights up. And what is that something? Seems fine. Yeah, we'll take a look at the chat. When I play warrior, it's better to be a Tauren or an Orc. And the next question, gems on PvE, armor pen or strength? You'll want to go for armor penetration from like, yeah, basically as soon as you can. You want to try to get that cap in there. That's the most important thing. After you get your armor pen cap, that's when you start stacking strength. And I'd say Orc is definitely a better race for warrior DPS than Tauren. Tauren is kind of disappointing, to be completely honest. The War Stomp is very good, but as a PvP player, you'll be able to say, hey, it's quite predictable because you do see the cast bar. Of course, it's oppressive, but I think Orc is one of the best races in the game. Yeah, it has a lot going for it. Yo, French guy, how you doing? Hey, David. Well, not French, but still doing fine, so hope you're having a wonderful day as well, mate. And what's the add-on for the cooldowns on the spells? Is a question from Sarp, 777 BG, Bulgaria, huh? Well, Bratte, that is the add-on called Omni CC. It sounds like a PvP thing, but it really isn't. It just puts the cooldown timers on your bars. Now, I think that's super important. I actually listed it in one of my videos, the top 5 most essential PvE add-ons, because it really does help you see what the next step is in your priority list, or your rotation, if you want to call it that. And how many times have you farmed Shadowmourns as Nevada X? Never. The first time that we're doing it is on the Death Knight. I'm doing it with you guys. Never did it in my life. I farmed my Shadowmourn on Abi and Elysiana, my warrior, with gold. I would farm gold and I would transfer that gold into coins. And with those coins, I would buy the Shadowmourn. Took a while, about 3 to 4 months, but then again, farming the shards also takes quite a while. Probably less work though, when you really think about it. Because making that amount of money, that's hard, man. I haven't found out how to do it in real life though, but in game it's very tough. I know you're from Holland, and just calling you like that. Of course, David, it's all good, I know. It's a bit of a joke, that's alright. Troll is the best race for warrior when you're best in slots, says YG Ice. I guess when you're best in slot, that haste really does do quite a bit. Besides that, like the X expertise, you're gonna need your offhand capped anyway, so it's yeah, it's not that great. Not that great. If you would have double axes, but you're not, because you're gonna have the Glornzog, there's no other option, sadly. Why don't you just transmog it into an axe? That'll work. But let's kill this thing. We got the mage coming in hard like that. We got acid magic in here. We've got somebody else. Pinair is doing like some real damage right there. He's being a Tauren and everything. Oh yeah, this is going just fine. Oof, he got the pommel in. What an absolute legend. Alright. Just some flashes of light and we can easily tank this. This guy is not that big of a threat. I can line of sight it, preferably I would not want to do this though. And that's alright, we can take a hit. We just put up our Sacred Shield, so our defensiveness capabilities just went up by about 500%. That's how fair a Paladin is. Yeah, once you got a few of those divine... a few of those flash of lights with this ridiculous 50% increased crit on it, you'll be full HP in no time. Why did you seal of command if you're using another? Can you explain? Oh, right, so seal of command is situational, right? Like there's some situations in which seal of vengeance is gonna be better, and there's some situations in which seal of command is gonna be better. And you need both of them, because if you want to do maximum damage, you have to actually swap your seals in the middle of the fight. A long time ago on Warmane, the Blood Beasts did not have the area of effect damage reduction that they do nowadays, which is why people will always tell you, single target the beast, right? Back in the days they didn't have that area of effect damage reduction. Paladins would seal swap to Seal of Command on Deathbringer Sourfangs when he spawned those ads, And we would get about like, I don't know, tiny burst, something like 37k DPS all of a sudden. That shit was insane. On top of that, the Seal of Command procs would actually reset your Divine Storm. So there's like a 30% chance, 40% chance to reset the cooldown on your Divine Storm. 40% chance on your melee attack, and on every single Seal of Command hit. So you're talking like 100% chance, basically. So yeah, Retri used to be a bit crazy on Molten. But it's much better now. A lot of the things have been fixed. Hey mate, how are you? Hey Conrad, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And what axe should a combat rogue use? You should use one Havoc Skull and one Scourge Bone War Axe. One from Gunship Battle. 25 heroic. It's gonna have the 1.5 speed or something on it. Yeah, I can just show you real quick. In Icecrown Citadel, it's gonna drop in the Icecrown Gunship Battle, so it should technically be quite easy to get, but I've seen a lot of people struggle with this. Really struggle. So you'll take this for your offhand. You want a fast attacking weapon on your offhand, and you'll take the Havoc Skull for your main hand. That's how you're gonna do that. At best in slot, of course. And we got Weku in the chat. How are you doing, Weku? And Daniel, still working? Well, good luck, mate. I'll be here trying to make it a little bit easier for you. But should be fine, right? It is, after all, just a wonderful day. And Abi, is the Bone Arbiter good for a Retribution Paladin? It's a question from the guitar. I'm gonna assume that the Bone Arbiter is the that thing from Melgar right there. We've got it, the Brintroll, the Bone Arbiter. Yeah, it's actually called that. Nemanja Mitrovic, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Maybe for PvP, but for PvE, I don't like it for Retribution Paladin. I've never been in a situation where I wanted to use it, so it might be good. I don't really know. Just by looking at it from face value, I don't like it so much. Yeah, I'd rather have some haste, some crit. Because, I mean, I don't know. If it procs often, you do have Tiny A-Bomb and everything. Like, the Seal of Vengeance is basically a proc, a chance on hit as well, right? Except it's guaranteed. Because Paladins are ridiculous. Oh, look at him go! Alright, I'll let him take a few hits. Then I'll pop the Gift of the Naru. Oh, that's not Gift of the Naru. And we'll help him out. Hey, Abi, I want to start a combat rogue because of your streams. Thanks for the cheers, mate. And quick question. If you got any quick advice, if you got time or the patience for the combat rogue? Sure, well, I got time. We definitely have a little bit more time before this raid gets started, so don't worry about that too much. But yeah, basically know when not to spend your energy, right? If you're in a situation where you're DPSing and you're spamming your Sinister Strikes and you're getting everything up. David S, thank you for the subscription, I do appreciate it. You're sitting there, you're spamming your Sinister Strike, you got your Rapture up, and your Slice and Dice is about to wear off, right? You've got 3 seconds on Slice and Dice. That is your next thing. You have 5 combo points. You don't want to use another Sinister Strike because you're wasting combo points. And you gotta get your Slice and Dice up. So if you wait that 3 seconds and just let your Slice and Dice run out, while you're saving up a bit of energy, don't get overcapped on energy ever, then you go ahead and reset it, that's gonna be much better. Like, knowing when to save energy is probably the best tip I can give you. It's not very direct, but yeah. How long have you played on Warmane? Well, for about 5 years. How long have I played on Molten and Warmane? 10 years. Used to be called a little bit different. Hey, are we so cool to see some ICC raids every time I can't get to sleep? Yeah, but I do hope you get to sleep, mate. Not sleeping is very not good. So good luck on that. And Hellman says, guess what, Abi? I made my first Paladin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. I think I just killed everyone in this entire group. Well, time to Nitros out. This is not my business. Let's see this Holy Paladin of yours, says Hellman. Yeah, well, you might like it. It's very strong. Astiak has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Astiak. I do appreciate it. Hey, Javier, how you doing? And Paul Crocodile says, did they fix the mailing gold from faction to another with heirlooms? They might have. You see, it used to work for me, but people have been telling me that that doesn't work. Like many of my old tricks don't work anymore. I think that's one of them that got fixed. And it's good. It's a bit much, right? You can still use the neutral auction house. You just gotta be a bit smart about it, so that you don't lose too much money on it. I used to play on Molten a really long time ago, says Budo93. Yeah. Yeah, same. Good server. It was a crazy server, but I wish I could relive it. Because it was insane. Like, sure, it wasn't working properly, like, at all. But that doesn't matter. Because it was a playground. You never know what was gonna break next. Who was gonna bring some crazy buff from some quest in Felwood or whatever. Who is gonna do 200k DPS because of like a mixture of 17 abuses? Molten was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, for sure. What time is it in Holland? It is 15 past midnight. You can check it here. This is my local time. And do you know a good place to farm Serenite? I would say either Sholazar, but that's probably filled to the brim with people. So Storm Peaks is probably your next best option. Yeah, what is the strongest DPS class in Warmane? I made a nice little video about that, Marianne. You can go check it out. Yeah, you definitely have a few classes in there. Anything I say at this point is a spoiler. Check the video. Abby, can you type in the chat /played? Oh yes, Peter. We can definitely do it. Or can we? Okay. Played, we got almost 150 days. Last time we checked, we were also on 149. Goes to show I don't really play by myself, huh? It's just with you guys. Sometimes I'll do something, but not that much. One more question. What enchant are you gonna use when you tank on the Death Knight? I think you wanna have the Stone Skin Gargoyle, but don't quote me on that. You gotta get one with some stamina, that's for sure. There's one that gives you a lot of defensive stats. There's like defense rating, I think. I'm not sure what the name is. I'm so unfamiliar with DK Tank. I'm sure someone will know in the chat. If someone could help the poor guy out. Giacomo says, recently my sleeping schedule was just as bad as yours. Oh, mine is much worse than you think it is. After a long day or hard gameplay, I used to think about what should I do? Better too much. That I've become sick 5 years ago. What? Well, that's not good, mate. Well, getting a healthy sleep schedule is definitely one way to get your life together, to be honest. So, yeah. It's tough, but it's definitely worth it. Hey mate, I was waiting for the stream in PC. I thought you were off tonight, and then I got the notification on the phone. That's nice though. Hey Namir, how you doing? Yeah, it still seems to be a bit like random when YouTube sends these notifications out. Like it usually ramps up a bit. Like there'll be a few people that get it immediately. It's like a small group of pretty consistent people, as far as I can see. And then people will start trickling in. I think that's just how it works. But it seems fine. Seems absolutely fine. No complaints here. Didn't think you streamed on Wednesday. It's not on your schedule. This is a miracle, says Ethan. I think it is, mate. Let me take a quick peek, make sure that I'm not wrong about it. Before I start correcting you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday is the day off, but in the midnight we do have the ICC main run right there. And these times are not completely perfect, but they'll give you a nice average time of when we go live. For sure. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't be handing out advice that I don't listen to myself. That's hypocritical. That's not good. Yeah. No Nintendo English as well, College Shop. Well, that's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Numero uno, Espanol, Paladin. No, wait. I'm not the #1 Spanish Paladin, but I'll try my best for you, mate. I'll try to get some Spanish in there. My Spanish vocabulary is very limited, but I'll do my best. Wait, Hellman! What is this? Why do you ban our Spanish friend? What is this? How much time per day do you play World of Warcraft, says David Rojic? Just with you guys, on stream. Sometimes I'll do something on Frostmourne, but not for many hours. I don't enjoy the game in that regard anymore. Like, I can't sit down and just play it for 12 hours. That's very tough. Superb Easy has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Superb. I do appreciate it. Elmon says, at Abi Shush. Alright. Okay. You play Blood DK with Bloodworms? No, I don't. I don't play Blood DK that often, regardless. I have the spec, I'm just not that skilled on it. And if I have to bring her to the Asperity raid, I'm gonna have to be very good at it, otherwise I'm gonna drag the group down. So I'm not sure when we get to play Blood Death Knight, but we'll have to see. Un saludo? Yeah. He's not speaking Spanish, he's speaking Portuguese. Oh no. Oh no. Now we're gonna be a Spanish stream. And that's alright. It's always sunny in Spain, right? Sometimes. And have you tried Blood DK DPS as M-Killer? Nah. I haven't seen a good Blood DK DPS. I've seen a few, but I haven't seen like one that caught my eye, right? I don't think they give anything to the raid. Yeah, no. I don't like him that much. I don't like the ID so much. Ah. I see. Oh, there is a bunch of Spanish in the chat now. It's all good. Unhidden? Yeah, you bet, Hellman. It's alright. It's alright. Let me scroll up a little bit. Yeah, it seems alright. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna get started in just a minute here. As you guys can see, our group has been filled up. It's 25 people in the HUD. That's the heads-up display. All you kids out there who don't know your gaming, what do you call those things? Aberrations, those things. Log Discord, I am logged definitely, yes sir. I do have to lower the Discord a little bit, because if they are the same volume as me, I can't like speak over them. And that's kind of what I'm doing, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm always listening to the Discord, at least giving a good effort in trying. And yeah, can't have them be that loud. Make sure this is tuned up a little bit. Sound, yeah, music, yeah, that's fine. A little bit of ambience, that's alright. The Hui is real. Speak English, please, so I don't have to time out people. Yeah, guys, let's try to keep it a bit in English, that's for sure. Hellman's gonna go crazy. He doesn't know Spanish, he doesn't like being left out, guys. Think about Hellman. Yeah, guys. Peter, let's keep it in English here, please. Then I can also enjoy it. Everyone can enjoy it. Well, most of people. Man, I'm never gonna talk Spanish again. This has been a disaster. Hey. This fight could possibly be the single hardest fight designed by the Warcraft team that they've ever created, says Jesse Noble. Nah, that's not really true. I am gonna ask for a summon stone, please, so we can get some people in. I don't think this is the hardest fight, especially the way that it's scripted on Warmane. Granted, I don't know exactly if it's the same on retail. If it is different, it's probably much harder. If you can't stack up directly under it to avoid the Cold Flame, then the fight becomes, yeah, a little bit harder. And you know, we can definitely manipulate the Bone Storm movement as well, which we are always doing it. So I don't think it's that hard, nah. It's challenging, that's for sure, especially if people don't really know like what they're doing. But it's not that hard. He's a pretty defenseless bony boy. Alright. I'm sorry, Welkalishop, but this has to stop. Hellman, you were right all along. Delete. Get out of here. We're keeping it English. Wait. He's been unhidden as well? Interesting. I hope you should learn how to read Azbuka so you can read your Russian subnames. I don't know how to read Azbuka, and Russian seems very difficult to learn. Yeah, Wack, just tell him to like shut up, please. Like, it's fine if he just wants to watch. Like, I can't communicate with him, so there's no reason for him to spam. It's a bit, yeah. I'm just gonna miss other messages, and that's not good. Inspected enhancement shaman, says David. We can take a look at the enhancement shaman. I think if we open our own character tab and then check his. No, he's always gonna be in the left side. Now I'll have to move my face down. I gotta remember to pull that back up. Alright, so he's running the haste totem. Expertise hit rating, as you would suggest. A lot of attack power and haste. The Reign of the Unliving, we can check that out, see how big of a percent of his damage that is. That should be fun. An expertise hit, of course. He is gonna be on the cap. I'm pretty sure we've checked him before. Yeah, 400 hit rating, that's about spell hit cap. I'm not sure about the exact number, but this seems fine. 143 as well. Oh yeah, he's got the engineering on it. The right meta gem. Nah, this is alright, mate. He's got tailoring, engineering. And the totem, enhancing totems, of course. He's not selfish. And he's got this, but no clear casting. He's got 1 point in improved Storm Strike for his mana. You do get 1 free point to put in some mana. Or in this, but I would prefer some kind of mana. I would take clear casting though, but he's probably run some tests. You know, so not gonna really question it. I don't even have close to that gear on my shaman, so we can't really compare. Well, no rest of the route in the raid? Nope. We are gonna go with 3 healers. We have the Holy Paladin in Galadina, the Restoration Druid in Rip My Tide, and then we have a Discipline Priest in the form of Priestess. That's a little bit weak on the gear, if I gotta be completely honest. Yeah, I don't like that either, but that's fine. But it's fine enough. Like, Discipline doesn't need a stupid amount of gear. The GTS, that's really what I was looking at, because that's good. Up your camera back? Yeah, I'm sorry. There we go, I already forgot it again. Thanks for reminding me though. Do appreciate it, Christian. Yeah, this has got nitros and everything. Yeah, it's gonna be good. They all know what to do. Go ahead and fix our auras, that's what our command was. There do seems to be a tiny bit of delay. I'm gonna hit it with a quick reload. I really hope that's not indicative of how this is gonna go again. What was that inspection thing, says Danielle. That is gear score with database. You can find it in my Discord. The link to my Discord is in the description down below. You can join it, I'll give you a little role and then you can see everything on it. It's basically a more complicated version of gear score. It's gonna be a gear score that includes enchants. It's gonna be... Don't worry about this, it's loading in. There. It's gonna show you a lot of things. Possible hit modifiers, so you can see exactly how much hit rating you're gonna need on that class. Wars Police says there might be some kind of server lag. Alright, let's go ahead, buff up. I think we're about ready. No feral or cat in the raid. There is a feral. We've got Azay in the raid, so it's all good. Active the consecration aura. Concentration. Yeah, I think this is what the H-Pala should be doing though. So we'll wait for him to activate it. If we get the call on Discord, we'll go ahead and activate it, of course. Retribution aura is not to be underestimated in Merogar. When he bone storms, this is gonna take on 25 people. That's 200 damage times 25. That's a lot of damage actually. So don't underestimate Retribution aura on Lord Merogar. He will actually, like, if you're an enhancement shaman, you'll be familiar with how quick he takes your lightning shield. It's very similar to that effect. Okay. Yeah, the horse police also whispered me about the lag. There does seem to be a little bit of lag, but that reload, it definitely seemed to have helped. What the heck did I do? Oh shit, what did I do to Streamlabs? Oh my god. I clicked something. It's not working. Okay, we're fine. Okay, I fixed it. Oof. Intense. I clicked on some button and it all changed. Can you show the feral stats, Stefan? Yeah, sure. We'll take a quick look. He's hit capped with a Draenei. He has the armor penetration cap right there, 1403. And that's pretty much it. Expertise, hit cap. We got the flask up. We've got our buffs done. We're ready for the boss. We're gonna go very hard tonight. If the lag permits us. Of course. Look at your frame, Obbies, is Amir. Look at what frame? What frame is up, Amir? Alright. 15 seconds. Okay. Yeah, there does seem to be a slight bit of delay. Get in there quick. Yeah, I see that we don't have a profile. I think that's what you might mean, Amir. That's because of the reload that we did a little bit earlier. There's so much delay, it's crazy. Ooh, that is very nasty. Alright, Divine Storm, these bone spikes. We can still do some decent DPS. As you can see, we're doing 26k, we're getting good resets right now. Very good resets. If it wasn't for this delay, we'd be getting a lot of damage. Although this is not so bad, like you can definitely still play with lag. It's not soul crushingly bad. Alright, it's going to a hunter. We want to stay stacked up. As you can see, melee still stacks up. This way we're gonna get good cleaves done. That's a bit of lag, huh? But I used to actually play with this, like way long ago when I had a shit PC. So I can play like this a little bit. That's some good fucking resets right there. Did you see that? Crazy. As you can see, our DPS has been severely lowered. Normally we'd have this guy die before the first bone cycle, before the first bone storm ends. And on top of that, I'm topping DPS. That's very unorthodox. Rendarme is curious, crushing cold rate death, and some H-Pala shoulders. At Abi, can you do like ICC 1025 during the day, says Nicola? Yeah, we do it sometimes, for sure. Do you ever feel slightly fed up or annoyed for having to repeat the same information on every stream, or are you used to it? Well, Ethan, I've been helping people in this game for much longer than I've been streaming, and I've said the same godforsaken things a million times already. I've went over these arguments that people, you know, like, people like they'll be like, oh yeah, I just came up with this new thing, and I'm like, I went over this 15 times with 20 different people. Like, I don't want to have this argument anymore. This is the result of the argument, and sometimes that's not enough, so you still get the argument, but yeah, it's alright. I'd rather just try to give a good answer, because every time that I do answer the same question, I get a bit better at answering that question, right? So it's not completely useless. I learn, I improve, and I adapt stuff. The lag is whenever you play Retri, says Shade. I think the lag is because the raid reset today, right? The raid reset is on Wednesday. It's a crazy coincidence that there's an overpopulation issue on Wednesday, right? I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it's I think it makes perfect sense. It's just people are doing their raids tonight, and a lot of people just logged in. Yeah, it's about 6 times as high as usual, my MS, but it's alright. We will be able to do some solid DPS still. We just need to think a second ahead. We gotta improvise, adapt, and the shit that I just said. It's like only your damage and Skada when Malgard takes damage from your Retri Aura? No. Let's take a look at how much the Retribution Aura did. Nothing for me. Wait, but I didn't swap it, right? We're gonna remove Gifts of the Wild so we don't resist the Cyclone. Where is the freaking aura? Did they fix my exploit? No, Warmane! No one has it. I don't think it does damage. But Max Shaman did get a whole lot of lightning shields, so... Damn. I think they fixed my cool abuse. I would like be popping Aura Mastery a few years ago, right? On that Retribution Aura. Okay, that's a minus, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Auto-walked. Yeah, that's true, but still. Yeah, that's a minus. I'm taking that. I auto-walked and then I tried to stop and then I fucked it up. That's just a fair minus. That's my mistake. Yeah, you're gonna get that mistake. Someone, you know, it's okay. Let's go ahead, swap over to this. Will Repentance that Warlock. Oh, that guy is actually killing everyone. Uh-oh. Yeah, same Desi. Same. Well, at least I'm hurrying things up, right? We're gonna go ahead and make sure that people do have the buffs when they get resurrected. Okay. Someone, I think, got popped. That thing is on Gala, I think. Yeah, that was definitely on Gala, maybe. Alright, CC Boomy. Let's go ahead and use Divine Plea. When your favorite streamer is a late roll. Nah, it happens, mistakes do happen. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Devotional here. Not sure why. Let's pop the wings here, go for the haste potion. Ah shit. I thought I thought I had buffed them, but I guess my mind kinda zoned out when I was doing that. Anyway. Definitely gonna go with Force Resistance Aura in this place. Spirits don't seem to be moving on that one occasion. That's alright, I'll take it. Okay, they're in the range. Okay, we're 5th. We're climbing. That's alright. We've got ads spawning in. We've got spirits right there. Like, I'm doing this Aura Mastery, but I don't think it's even gonna be effective. Wow. Spirits. That's probably really gonna hurt. Alright, he's stunned. I can't use Divine Storm right now. I'm gonna kill my friends. Let's keep Divine Shield up. Or the Sacred Shield here. We can taunt that Adherent, get some damage like that. Also, maybe get him some death. It's on the melee. I'm just gonna chicken out, kill this thing instead. This thing is being a bitch and a half. Ugh. Like, if we could have just death gripped him into the melee, it would have been done. Okay, can we stun? We don't have stun. Repentance? 1%? Okay. I soloed an ad. Feels so strong. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the comments here. A detailed look, because I didn't have much time to check. Why did you remove Gift of the Wild? I don't get it. You talked about CC of ladies, is that it? Alright, we're removing Gift of the Wild in order... Like, if I get mind controlled, I'm gonna have the Gift of the Wild resistances, right? Nature resistance. If I get that at 130, that means that the Boomkin who Cyclones me is gonna need spell penetration, which he doesn't have. So, if I don't remove the Gift of the Wild, then if I resist the Cyclone, and that gives me like 2 to 3 seconds to just do a Divine Storm and kill everyone. So it's imperative, it's very important that you remove that Gift of the Wild as a melee. As anything else but a healer, probably. Healers are kind of harmless. Zoom! Hey Harrison Wells, been a while, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And Bashar's in chat says, hey, I got 25 heroic achievements, all achievements, without the Lich King. I got 6.4 and I tried to find a new guild. Can I join yours? You're gonna have to check the Asperity Shifter link You can Google it, just go for asperity shifter and you'll find it. Just type this in, I'll type it in the chat for you. And Desi says, at Abi, don't you have a weapon remove macro for the mind control? Getting mind control with Shadow Ward of all weapons enabled is a fat minus in my guild. We used to do it, but no one ever listened. Me being one of those, to be completely honest with you. So we can just kind of stop doing it. So in this situation right here, you've got a lot of ads stacked up. And you're gonna be using Seal of Command here. Because you can't stack up Seal of Vengeance on more than one target as a Retribution Paladin. You can do it on the other one though. On the other one. What was I saying? I don't even know. Moving on. You know, we know that you don't care about the items, but show us when they drop. Alright, we got Blood-Soaked Saronite Stompers. Broken Ram Skull Helmet, Zod's Repeating Longbow, and I think I showed Merogar. Yeah. I'm sorry though, I actually don't care. A Horde guild named Metadice. Yeah. It probably should be a good thing if we unequip our weapons. It will be good, but we don't do it. I'm changing alliance for this guild, says Stella. Alright. What do you think about the DBW Trinket on Pala? It's not that good. Talked about it a few times, but you're just not gonna give it to Paladins over other classes. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, this is consolidate buffs right there, just like Desi said, Baldur Gate 3.
What in the world is that? Grab me spyglass,
I killed the Lich King before the nerf. Okay, hold on. I wanna actually read that. But I killed Lich King before the nerf. They're fighting post-nerf. Note how they don't see any of the Plagued Voodoo-Mancers. Plagued Voodoo-Mancers? What? I don't remember Plagued Voodoo-Mancers from Molten. It's very weird. Let's take a look at enemy damage taken. Oh man. Oh man. Who's Holy Fog? That's not even Night Beast out DPSing me. I don't accept that. Only Milady can out DPS me. Must click fucking faster. We're gaining up on him, slowly but surely. Just gotta click faster. There's delay, I think, maybe for him. Unholy 6.1 old player, wanna join? Can you give me the app? Yeah, I already typed in the chat, the Asperity Shifter, just Google that, and you'll be able to find the app. Yeah, Night Beast is turning on our auto-clicking software, which is legal. It's not fair! I think Holy Fuck might also be using auto-clicker. I can't accept the fact that I'm losing this. I won't accept it, guys. It hurts. The cramp is too real. Carpet tunnel before my 30th, but that's fine. I gotta win. I gotta win. We're not gaining in on him either. Oh, that hurts. I don't mind if Night Beast beat me. That's some auto-clicking shit. It does prove to me that I'm still not at my maximum strength. Ah! How much more percent? 20%? Oh god, I thought we were almost done. Come on. Gotta click faster. Gotta do more deeps. Ah. There's still like a 20k in between us. Like, it's not good. Yes, we're also using the mouse. If you're wondering why I'm clicking as well. It's a duo offensive, don't think about it. Oh, we finished it. Oh, that was fucking fast. Gotta be honest. That was really fast. Oh, that hurts. Are you maximum gear on the Paladin? Yeah, we're pretty much best in slot. And we've got Linard Topara in the chat. How are you doing, Linard? And how are you? Well, my hand is smoking. Oof, but that's alright. I'm fine, mate. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Maid of Stone says, is hit the only reason why Tiny A-Bomb is best in slot for Retri? Nah. The tiny A-bomb is actually also gonna proc your Seal of Vengeance. This will proc too. So... Oh, he just logged out. Wow. Rip your fingers. Yeah, rip keyboard. It's all rip. I am like definitely a clicker in the right situation. In that situation where your mouse is completely idle, there's no reason why you shouldn't try to up your perfectness by also clicking. Like, it's a combination attack, right? You're clicking and you're also pressing. Like, the only thing that can beat me is auto clickers. Yeah, maybe. Valisco was not auto clicking, that's for sure. He doesn't do that kind of shit. So, that's alright. We got the Corpse Stun Coin, Orb Retar Ceremonial Crown, and Ikivira's Sack of Wonders, a Primo, and a Shard. So we got a lot of items, man. 5. What about Whispering and That's Verdict for Retribution Pala? Well, you're not gonna take either over Tiny A-Bomb, it's just too good. But Whispering Heroic, it can be considered, yeah. That's Verdict Heroic, it can be considered. It's just kind of like, what do you have access to? I do think that SDS has the most gear score, so you're gonna look the most swag if you equip your SDS. But yeah.
Let's get a move on then.
Most difficult job in WoW is to press buttons. Facts. Very hard. Kan Warmarok's in chat. Good evening, Avi. Doing well today? Yeah, we're alright, Kan Warmarok. We're all good. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up. Make sure that everyone has the buffs that they deserve, so that they can go ham. Actually, I'm gonna do a full buff up here, so I don't have to worry about buffs for another minute. Like, we'll have to buff maybe after Syndragosa, so that's fine. I'm interested on OC's DPS on the boss, because he plays with the Disease Glyph. We can take a look at his damage. We'll take a look at a few players if you guys want. Just let me know which you want to see. Somebody almost just got popped. Okay. Oh shit. Ah, fuck, I hate it when I do that. That always happens. Such a DPS loss. Ah. Let's see where we at. Really not that great, but that's alright. We just gotta do proper priority list, and maybe we'll get better. Maybe we won't get better results. We'll just have to see. Just do our best. Hopefully RNG can help us out a bit. We're gonna taunt those ads a little bit. As you can see, 12k crit right there. If they go to the range a bit faster, it's easier to taunt them away, but... Good Divine Storm resets right there. Another very good one. Yeah, we're climbing a bit, we're climbing. Let's go ahead and use those engineering hands. On our next SDS block, we're gonna use our potion, our second potion. We're gonna taunt that beast, I don't care if I die. I'll use Divine Protection. Maybe we can get one more taunt. Yes, one more taunt was definitely used. Alright, SDS is incoming, 5 seconds. Get ready with the potion. And there it is. That's another good little burst right there. Maybe put this up a little bit further. God's Rack is like really just getting some good crits right there. But Night Beast is in his ass. She might take it. But Cat Extract is in his execution phase. It's got that, like what, like a 12% damage bonus or something from TTW. One more taunt on that Blood Beast. Ooh, I got big bop. 9th on Deeps with 18k. We're dropping a bit now, but that's alright. Get Extract did keep the top spot there. 93.5k ignite tick. That's what we're talking about. That's very high. Good amount of crits as well. 81% on Fireball. Oof. 81.8 even. So Person wanted to see OC DPS. We can take a look. So his Scourge Strike came in with about 17%. His Death Coil is 5.4%. So if that's what you're looking for, then there you have it. Feels disgusting farming Serenite? Yeah, farming Serenite is not the best thing in the game. I had to do it on Frostmourne to get my leveling up. This Enhancement Shaman and the TOGC Trinket damage. Right, let's take a look at that as well, that's very interesting. So his TOC Trinket damage did about 2.2%. I don't think that's gonna be more than a tiny A-bomb, to be completely honest. The thing keeps bugging out, it's very annoying. We can take a look before VDW. We gotta clear some ads at this point though. We gotta make sure that we deal lots and lots of damage. Pop a potion. Oh yeah, try hard. We're not getting any resets even with the potion. I love it. Yeah, Satan is going in hard. Look at that. Satan burning it down. But we're catching up. The true guardians of justice. Always better than Satan. Or not. Or not. Or is it? No, it's gonna be close. The taunt! Oh, damn it, Satan. He got me. No, we don't speak Spanish, and please do keep the chat in English as well. Let's have a little bit of drama. Helmon seems to have taken care of it. Thank you, Helmon. Do appreciate it. Because this raid has been going fast. I haven't had much time to check the chat at all, but I hope you guys don't mind. On top of that, I really do just want to, like, you know, do some good damage. Some good beats. Alright. Why are you pulling agros? Can you explain, please? Well, Saba, I have an entire guide about Retribution Paladins where I really, like, try to tell people that the taunt has damage. If you can see the Hand of Reckoning spell, it deals a big amount of holy damage. I'm taunting the Huntress, 8.6k, non-crit. If you get a crit on that Hand of the Righteous, you're gonna do tons of damage. Diogo Marino, thank you so much for the subscription, I do appreciate it. A lot of the times, in the previous streams, I'll actually have taken the top DPS slot, just because I get a sneaky taunt in there, right? Like, if the damage difference is 10, 30k, taunt can be that difference. Thanks for the cheers, Milan Bozic, do appreciate it. And when will ICC be released on Frostmourne? Ooh, somewhere next year, I think. Next year, January, I think. Something like that. February, January next year. Hey, what class would you recommend for low-level raid farming, Death Knight or Pala? Both are fine. If you're not so good at the game, I'd probably say Protection Paladin, go with Seal of Command or a Seal of Light, you'll never ever die. We're gonna pop some CDs here. I'm gonna pull these things to the boss. If I can, so we can actually get some cleave damage in. I think we can still cleave if we just stand over here, but it's so far away, I don't like it. Hey, from Lebanon. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day over there in Lebanon. We're gonna taunt this thing right before she dies. There you go, 3 damage. Hey, RB, good day to you. Have a nice run. Thank you, Theron L. Do appreciate it, mate. A wonderful day to you as well. And Adako's in the chat. How you doing, Adako? And how do you set up the cooldown timer for Trinket Procs? I've downloaded Need to Know, but I can't figure it out. Alright, Mickey Meller, what you're gonna want to do is go to the Need to Know. Just open it like this. I'm sure you know how to get there. Choose buff, debuff the time. Now, what you're gonna want to do is go to a dummy in Ironforge, in Orgrimmar, wherever you can find a dummy. Go ahead and bop it until your SDS procs. Once you see the SDS proc, you will have the name of it. The name of the SDS proc is Piercing Twilight. It is case sensitive as everything you need to know. You're gonna want to type it in just like that, and then the bar type has to be internal cooldown. Right? And then the internal cooldown settings, the cooldown duration, you're gonna have to Google the cooldown duration, the internal cooldown duration. For SDS it happens to be 45 seconds. So there, you type that in, give it a nice color of course, and there you go. Is Unbridled Wrath worth it to take on a warrior? I was trying it out and it seems to have a chance to give only 1 rage on melee hits. I really don't think Unbridled Wrath is that great. There's better stuff to take. Like, if you take a look at Nightbeast X, and she's a really good warrior. She'll have taken a few points in it, but she'll have prioritized Piercing Howl and improved Cleave over it. I think in the right situation you can even prioritize Commanding Presence over it, but that's kind of up to you. It's not super valuable. And which class do you enjoy playing the most? A Retribution Paladin, mate. What we're playing here tonight. I'm on Frost Resistance Aura. I'll use it early. Let's get some mana. And Seal of Command, much better. And some more mana. Start at 100%. Aura Mastery. Let's get it. Oh shit. Mana Void is not good. Now I'm Now I'm really I gotta judgment some stuff and play like on a low mana style for a little bit. But that's alright. The ads are gonna bug out in a little bit here. So it's all good. Can you maybe tell me what the crit chance is on that mage get extract? TTW mage is too RNG based. Oh, we're just running through a mana void, huh? TTW mage is very RNG based. I'm gonna ask him what his percent crit is. Percent crit, please. Viewer asked. But yeah, it's not 81%, I can guarantee you that. The thing is, it's gonna be like 70%-ish. He is best in slot. There is a pretty linear stat line for best in slot mages. I'll give that a repentance. Just give them some time to handle with it. Have a tank come over. You know, sometimes that's all CC is. It's about... Oh, right there's a bunch of suppressors. Oh, we're here, guys. We're being useful. Oh, so useful. Run away. Skedaddle out of here. 50 sub for mage PvP? Ooh, we're not gonna mage PvP. I'm not good enough for that. Definitely not. I'll blink into a warrior and get mortal striked. Red Pala sucks as Huari. Well, by definition it really doesn't, but yeah, if you don't like it. Yeah. We can even taunt those. If they're slowed, we can even slow them with Judgment of Justice. Like, nothing in this fight is really that scary. It's just that sometimes I'll pull like 20 to 25k and other times 15k. Yeah, if you don't get crits, it's super 8. Alright, we got the heroism popped. And when I see Divine Hymn, I'm gonna use my Lay on Hands. And the mage just responded. He has 68.71 fire crit. Full buffed. Dank je, man. He's Belgian. I'm Dutch, so we can kind of talk in Dutch Belgian. It's alright. Have you ever tried to run with more than 3 agility items? Yeah, I don't like it. I have made an entire video about it. I don't want to argue about that. Like, I so hate it. Well, it's not. You should bring your super cute female dwarf, says Javier. Nah, they got enough healing. Look, Rip My Tide actually took the #1 slot on Resto Shaman. Very good for VDW. And as far as the loot is concerned, we've got Devium's Eternally Cold Ring, Frostbinder's Shredded Cape, and Bracers of the Eternal Dreaming. Well, not that great. Alright, no, yeah. Yeah, he got good amount of RNG, but for the same kind of money, or like, that's a Dutch saying, you know, he can have 20% more crit than he actually has, but he can also have 20% less crit than he actually has. So TTW is definitely full RNG. I don't enjoy playing it too much because of it, but hey, it is super strong. Dutch plus Belgisch equals German. Yeah, that's true. German is a bit more aggressive. It's like angry. It's angry Dutch. What class would you recommend for one-tricking? I want to play in the server, but I have no idea what to play. I'm up for tanking and DPSing. Well, I would say Paladin's pretty good for one-tricking. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna have you're gonna have Retribution for your DPS, and you're gonna have Protection for your tanking. You could also go for Druid if you want to look at it like that. You can be a balance, a feral tank, Resto Druid and a feral tank. Death Knight can also work, but there's so many Death Knights already. It is a lot of fun to play Death Knight tank. It's very hard, very challenging, but very rewarding as well. They're probably... you could consider them the strongest tank if you don't look at like the raiding situation and everything. When I hear RNG, Enhancement Shaman just pops up. Oh yes, Enhancement Shaman is horrible. Horrible, horrible. The RNG is... you just don't really want to deal with it, huh? But it's fun, but it's... like in the right situation, you feel like you are water. You feel like you are the air. The fire in the fire in the castle or something, whatever. And the next moment that RNG is gonna blow up in your face, and yeah, you just feel like you got scammed. For a 5.6k arcane mage, is 11k DPS good? Yeah, for sure. Do you know what to Google to find the internal cooldown of trinkets? I can't find one for Pyrite Infuser for yeah, from the 10 Ulduar. Alright, Pyrite Infuser, huh? You could also try to track it yourself. But I'm gonna say that Pyrite Infuser, that's a 1 minute cooldown probably. What you could do is just set the timer to 1 minute, because it's not gonna be more than 1 minute, I can promise you that. Your game sound is over-voluming your mic. We can lower it a little bit like that. There you go. I did feel like that was the case, but I didn't get to test it in a noisy situation, so yeah. Alright, we changed that. The Pyrite Infuser cooldown is not gonna be more than 1 minute, so you can safely say like, hey, put 1 minute cooldown there, and if you see it proc before the timer completely expires, you can always swap it to 45 seconds. But I think it's gonna be a minute. Ulduar trinkets tend to have a minute cooldown. I think. Wait, did you just say taunt? It's on cooldown. The other one doesn't have damage. He's messing a bit with the tank. Like, Boxer really doesn't like it when I taunt his stuff. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, that's actually true. I got deep rolled. What's the chance that I'll get crit? I'll take it. Yeah. The taunts. The tanks really don't like it when you taunt the thing, but it is kind of useful. It's a lot of damage. Like right there, taunt that, 14k crit. I mean, it's justifiable. It's just really annoying. So, yeah. Don't be too much of an asshole. If you are gonna taunt things, and if the tanks want you to stop, just stop. I don't stop, but you know. Let's see, your game's... yeah. How to see the enemy HP bars above them, but not yours and your ally ones. Huh? Did I just get scammed? I don't know. Anyway, in order to see the HP bars, you're gonna want to go to the names right here, interface and names, and then you'll have unit nameplates, and there are some keybinds for it. I think if you Control V, you get it, and Shift V. But you can just turn it on right here. I highly suggest you to just remove those keybinds that you never use. Like, take a day, take like 15 minutes, go over all these keybinds, remove the ones you never use, because it's super annoying if you misclick something and something happens that you don't predict. You don't want that to happen in the middle of a DPS. So, yeah. Yeah, like Menjon says, you can press Ctrl V, But I would say just remove those and do it from your interface. Just like here. I think it's a bit more consistent. It's a bit better. Let's go ahead and buff up the pet. They also need to be buffed. We still have the flask. We still have the fish. We're good to go. Add on the SCADA, yes. Do you think setting the trinket internal cooldown is possible on tell me when as well? Or do I have to use need to know? I don't know the Zohan. I actually don't know. I never tried tell me when. I never tried any kind of add-on like this until I tried need to know. And it changed my life. It changed my life. Having an add-on like this is... it makes DPSing actually fun. Like, I wasn't enjoying DPS before I got this kind of add-ons, right? I'm not getting any resets right here. Have I not been, like, auto-attacking? I have been. Just bad luck. It happens. Wait, how are we still 6th? How hard have we been auto-attacking this boss? By the way, the lag seems gone. Okay, I think I have Frost Resistance Aura Mastery, which means that we'll have to be using it on the flight phase. Oh, our DPS is so much better than yesterday, dude. Yeah, we got the Frost Resistance. Alright, left side is gonna be Razari and Hug Me. Frost Aura Mastery right there, boom, they take less damage. I swap over to Seal of Command, this one tomb here spawned, lol. Oh, I don't think we should break it. I think we should wait a bit. Now we break it. You can also use your taunt for that. Oh no. Some people died. Okay, we're just gonna have to stop here. Oh, someone else died. Perish! Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna swap away from Frost Resistance. There we go. He was just about like asking me, he was asking me for the Frost Resistance as well. In Discord that exact second. Great minds think alike. Can't play DK without need to know? Same. Same. It's important that you can see the fractional seconds. It's actually important for Frost DK. We've gotten very lucky with the lack of biting cold. Do we just go? I think we just go. Yeah, we just go. It's a bit confusing on Discord, because this is not usually our tactic, and we got some officers going like, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. What do? I don't know. But eventually we did go. That shaman was very smart not using heroism, because we still had the cooldown. So good call on his side to just be that person, be that rock. My 3 button has stopped working entirely. Fucking hell, this keyboard is so ass. Like, it just refuses to work. Like, I'll have to click it. It doesn't want to work. That is such an ass thing to happen in the middle of a fight. Ugh! Big taunt. The lag tree? Well, you guys can see them right there. I gotta fix my keyboard. Wait, we had quest. Oh man. Oh man. That sucks. Which one's easier, do you think? H-Pala or Restoration Shaman? I think H-Pala is a bit better. Yeah. Do you mind if Retri Paladin's taunting when you're tanking, says Warmanes? To an extent. If they... Okay, for example, right? I'm tanking as a protection and the Retribution Paladin taunts without letting me know. Randomly for the first time, and he dies because of it, and I don't have more than like 1.5 seconds to react. I would get upset, because he can't expect me to react within like a second, right? I will need at least a second or two to react, and the way that the Retri taunts is gonna... Yeah. It kind of depends how he does it, basically. And how can I join your subruns? Just be online, whisper me, and if I need you, I'll take you. If I don't need you, better luck next week. But yeah, this tree needs to get fixed, so... We're gonna go ahead and contest for Maggie. I'm gonna fix this keyboard. Just... Hold on, I got technical issues. I'm fixing my keyboard. My 3 button has refused to work. Yeah, it's still not working. Oh my god, please don't be permanent damage. There's a hair in there, and maybe if I pull the hair out. Oh, it's got life in it. I think I saw it light up. Yeah, there it is. This keyboard is fucking ass, dude. I like the colors of it, but god damn it, like it breaking down on the middle of the stream. I'm getting so tired of it. Maybe there's like another hair that's blocking it. Okay. So yeah, this is my 3 button. I pulled it off. I went ahead and put a screwdriver in between that thing. Now it's fine. Ah, it's not. It almost is. I just gotta press it gently. Like a lover. Be here. Hey, how you doing, Avenge Dream? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. I know I'm still having a wonderful day. We just fixed this key. It presented itself to be an issue, and then it wasn't. I like seeing that. Oof, kinda makes me sweat though. And Fablo Brito says, how do you get transmogrification scrolls? You get them from doing raid bosses, you can get them from doing battlegrounds as well. I don't think you can get them from arena, but I might just not know that for sure. So, if you do some endgame content, you're gonna run into some scrolls. Yep. Can you explain when to use Seal of Vengeance and when to use Seal of Command as a protection paladin? If you have 3 targets, you can still stick to Seal of Vengeance because your Hammer of the Righteous is gonna be spreading that vengeance over the 3 people. If you go up to like 4+ targets, that's when you swap over to Seal of Command. We're gonna taunt this scientist and hopefully line of sight it. We're gonna need a death grip. Or we'll just walk up to it. That'll work. Avenge Dream says yes, I'm Dutch too. Oh, good. Did you see my Dutch rainbow on the latest video? I really did my best. I almost got straight lines. Clean that poor keyboard. It's not dirty. It's really not. I take very good care of it. It's just refusing to work. It's the evil PC, man. It's not me. That's a lot of ads, by the way. This is where you should swap the Seal of Command. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap the Seal of Command. Bop. Bop. Okay, there we go. We've got a subscription, Tiago Guivia. Thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And yeah, alright, so Rakia question mark Bumble? Nah, I actually had a keyboard like this before. This is I think the 3rd keyboard that I got that is this kind. And I keep saying it sucks, but the lights are so pretty, I can't get rid of it. But the first one actually died to vodka. Like, that one got obliterated. I don't remember exactly what happened because I was pretty messed up at the point, but I think it sizzled. I think it might have sizzled. Pick it up and smack it from behind. Works for me, says Menjan. Nah, we gotta take care of it gently, man. Can't smack the keyboard. Gotta be nice about it. We're gonna pretend that we don't see this. Why are we in combat? I don't see why we are in combat. Trying to save my trinket. But I'm also pissing Aussie off. Do you push Mythic Plus on that Paladin, says Narc? We don't have Mythic Plus on Warmane. So, we don't. Redo Might. Oh, now that's something useful. We'll rebuff the Might. Alright, get it on the Warlock as well. Thanks for the cheers, Tiago. Do appreciate it. Really enjoyed the Boomy stream, mate. Looking forward to that Boomy guide. Yeah, I started working on it. I think you guys will enjoy it. Like, it's still very early draft, but yeah, we'll have some fun on it for sure. Hey, Hobby, can you tell me the items from tailoring that are good for Affliction Warlocks? Question from Ivilo. Alright. If you're gonna be just spending a lot of money on it, right? Then you're gonna want to go ahead and pick up a few of those Icecrown Citadel recipes. That Frost Boots is probably gonna be very good for you for a while, because you do need a lot of hit rating. Now, Leggings of Woven Death are so incredibly good. I can't even describe it. It's very good. Besides that, you can take these bracers, get some haste. They're pretty high item level. They'll help you queue up for some RDF, get into some raids. Yeah, someone said Abi, but I don't know. Sub isn't that good for PvE in my opinion. No, sub rogues are not good. You're not gonna want to play Sublety in a raid, Philip. It's so bad. Just go combat or assassination, like either or. Just anything but Sublety, basically. Now we're gonna go stack up here. We're gonna go to the left side of this leg. Right here. This will be the easiest spot to see if we have Malleable coming towards us. And we're still behind the boss, so we're not getting parried. If you go to the right side, then it might be a bit hard to see the Malleable. Because there's the boss's leg right there. And there's a bunch of treants and all kinds of shit. You can have Army of the Dead here. It's a real mess. There's the Malleable. We're moving through it. Thank you for that spore. Good reaction. Yaskir Yankiewicz, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. There's the Malleable. Let's avoid it. Just stand a bit away. You do want to stay behind the boss, of course. We're almost in the top 5 here. We're kind of cracking in. But a lot of people are cracking in. So we gotta keep it up. We're getting good RNG. Our next STS, we can combine it with the Potion of Speed. Really maintain the lead that we have, but we're kind of growing. Not sure if we're catching up to the Rogue. Rogues usually do get caught up to. So I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Like, Rogues have gigantic burst, but that Affliction Warlock, hot damn, look at him go! Yeah, we gotta pop the potion. We're really like, oof, that's gonna be a crowded number 1. Get excited. Get some hypes. Come on, I need RNG. If I want to stay in this top 1 fight, I'll need a lot of RNG. Obby, you gotta give me RNG. That's not good RNG. I'm gonna force that warrior to fuck off. Like, I'm just gonna force him to go. I'm gonna be selfish. Alright. Let's go ahead, pop the wings. Hopefully do enough damage. Cup Casino, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Ah, come on. Oh man. We had the mage for a while as well. Oh, come on. 1%, taunted. Ah, that was a good fight. Good fight. That Affliction Warlock, man. Did you guys see that? Insanity. Like, he just climbed up from out of nowhere. I did not see him coming. I think I scrolled down one time and, like, I didn't see him coming, man. That corruption is doing some serious damage. And we got a question from Gomez. Abi, do you think it's okay to make Arms Warrior PvE for 25-man runs? Or just don't be a hipster and play Fury? Arms can work. I've seen it work. It's just that Fury tends to be better. Even the Arms Warrior that I saw, I know for a fact that if he went Fury, he would have dealt more damage. But it is not as terrible as people say it is. It doesn't really matter what you play, ICC is easy and fun. That's a great combination. I've never seen or even heard of this game. LOL, how did it pop in my recommendations as Cap Casino? I don't know, man. It's crazy YouTube algorithm. This is World of Warcraft though. It's an older version of World of Warcraft. That's why it might not look the same to you. But it definitely plays as World of Warcraft. And what do you think about Survival Hunter? Underrated. Their replenishment is incredible. One explosive shot can put replenishment on the entire raid. One judgment only puts it on 8 people. Or 10 people. So yeah, Survival Hunter is underrated. Its marksman is just better, that's the problem really. That is an insane ninja pull. I was not ready for that for at least another 2 seconds. Usually I'll get ready for ninja pull on like 3 seconds, right? That's when you get ready for that. That was a bit insane. Alright, we're gonna annoy Boxster. Boxster, please taunt Boxster. While he's casting, you can taunt him back and forth, but be careful. Because if I do it again, the boss can only be taunted 3 times. So we're not gonna do it again. But you could do that. If you are in a 10-man normal and the stakes are not so high, you're having some fun with some friends, you can definitely get some damage in on Rotface by doing some taunts. This also applies to Vestergat when he's eating the slime up, you know, or like the gas. People are standing in place. Yeah, because they're doing the tactics properly. Part of doing the tactics properly is being able to just ignore them completely. It sounds really stupid, but that's the kind of level that you're seeing right now. It's people that, like, you know, they trust their healers, they trust their own defensive cooldowns, they know when to not trust their defensive cooldowns and run away. So, of course, it's gonna look like we're standing still, but there's a lot of things that are going into it, you know, and we may not cover it in this stream, but it's because I'm trying a little bit harder than usual. I'm gonna pop that haste potion regardless, because look at that beeps. Look at that beeps. We actually caught up after the ninja pull. Which was a terrible start for me personally. But there's a lot that goes into it. And we do cover a lot of it over the duration of like all the streams. So come on, beat that Magus. Beat that fucker! Yes! Top dipsa. We only did like 500k damage to the little loose guys. It's alright. Why do you cancel Aura Shadowmourne? It gives nice strength debuff. Yeah. He also has 200k. We can actually kill those little losers. If you cancel your Shadowmourne proc, then you're gonna get more Chaos Bane procs, which is direct damage. And on top of that, the 270 strength proc is alright, but it's not even maximum efficiency. You get 270 strength, I think, at like 9 stacks. So, you know, maximum efficiency is 10 stacks. I want to reach maximum efficiency more often. Ganja Noodle has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Ganja. I do appreciate it. That isn't doing tactics, that's being overgeared and cheesing the tactics. I see. Anytime someone plays a game well, on YouTube, people are gonna be calling it cheese as if it's a negative thing. It really is not a negative thing, though. Let's see here. DPS competition with Fury is unfair. They have two-handed weapons. It's true. They do twice as much damage as I do. That's the math behind it. Just started leveling on Icecrown as a new player. Any suggestions on how to make gold? Yeah, Andres, if you take Herbalism and you go to Westfall, try to see if you can pick up any Briar Thorn and Swift Thistle. These ingredients are used for high-end PvE stuff, Swiftness Potion. So if you can farm Briar Thorn and Swift Thistle, and either make these potions yourself or sell the mats on auction house, you have a lot of money. That's how I make money on servers. If I join a server, I'm low on cash, I make swiftness potions. Pardon the pun, but it is the fastest way to make money. Up. Wait, are we actually having discussion about my deeps in guild? I don't know. It's alright. Poor warrior, you crushed his dream? What? No, I don't crush dreams. I give dreams. I help dreams. Me trying to be nice. Oh, alright, we got both of the tacticians in the repentance. It really helps out with making this a bit easier. Like having those two out of the fight, you can focus on these other things right there. It's good. Let's compare to some mythic fights in newer expansions of WoW. Yeah, but you're comparing something that really shouldn't be compared. Like you're talking about like 10 years of game development, 15 years of game development. If you want to compare, then find a different YouTube channel to compare things on, because I don't want to do that. You can enjoy the game that you enjoy, I'll enjoy my game, and there's no reason to compare dicks. There's absolutely there's no positive result to that. There never is. Like, just enjoy the game, dude. That's the most important thing. If you don't like the video game, then play a video game you do enjoy, right? Even if I'm sitting here, like, playing a game, and I'm cursing the game out, I can still enjoy it. But, like, yeah. It's alright. I'm still farming shards, so I haven't tried Shadowmourne before. I'll make sure to get that macro once I get it, says Naro Cutie. Alright, Naro. I have it in the Discord, but it's very simple to make it. As a Retribution Paladin, it's for sure a DPS increase. As a Fury Warrior, not so much. Level 39 already, Andres. If you get to 40, I would suggest you do that Swift Thistle Briarthorn strategy. Get yourself a quick mount. Because if you can't outrun the gankers, there's no point. You need that fast mount. And Amir Hossein says, Abi, you said in your Fury Warrior guide that you need 26 expertise on both weapons in expertise. Separate or shared thing with two weapons like ARP? Yeah, you just need 26 expertise. So if I open up my stat sheet, I'm gonna have to drink a flask here. You will see 27. If I was a warrior, you'd see 27, and then you'd have that weird slash, 27. Both of those numbers have to be at least 26. I'm a bit overcapped, but I can't help it. How much gear score do I need to enter ICC? 5.2 for a shitty run, 5.5-ish for a full Lich King clear in my opinion. But people usually want 5.7 for a full Lich King clear. Wait, are my glyphs not good? Mirko's in the chat saying, can you try hard with Seal of Righteousness more please? With glyph of course. Losing 500 DPS like that. Yeah, we are gonna be using Seal of Righteousness. If I really wanted to try hard, like Mirko says, I would have the glyph. I would swap the glyph out from... I would swap out Seal of Vengeance on Professor Putraside fight specifically to Seal of Righteousness glyph. That way I'd get much more damage on the ghouls, or on these oozes. And for Professor Putraside, that's a better build. But I don't have the glyphs, so we won't use the glyph. Yeah, I agree, Stefan. Yeah, I kind of agree with that as well. Yeah, I had to listen to Discord there. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, shit. Sir, yes, sir. Twice. James Baggett says, retail bosses are harder, but it's not more fun. It's flashy for the sake of being flashy. It's pointless to design endgame around like 50k worth of players worldwide. Yeah, that's also true. Designing endgame, I've seen a few private servers that have designed their own endgame. And I like the effort. I love the community spirit in those servers, but when you break it down, it's not very good. That was a nasty ninja pull. But yeah, I have seen retail. It looks fine for the most part. Like the classes seem smooth to play, but it just doesn't get my attention. It just doesn't get it. Alright, we're gonna stop on the boss here as per officer command. We're gonna wait until this unstable experiment gets cast. And then we'll push it. There we go. Now, melee is gonna stack on the green right here. I'm gonna pop my wings since I do have the green debuff. This means that I have to DPS the green. And look at those Seal of Righteousness crits. 21Ks all over the place. Ooh. Ooh, that rat. Did you guys see that? That was seconds away from disaster. Okay, we're not gonna stay close to that thing. That's like a death trap right now. Alright, malleables are coming in. We'll stick to Seal of Righteousness for a bit here. Oh shit, I forgot. Fucking forgot about the Might. Yeah, I get blown like a little bit towards the table, but not on top of the slime puddle. That's really burdening on the healers like this. Malleables. Ooh. Wait, what? Server? DC? Lag? I think I'm DCing. Okay, I think I'm DC'd. How was my stream? I think it's just in-game. Oh, we're fine, we're fine. Nope, we're not fine. What is this lag? Or do I just log back in? No. Yeah, I just got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, hold on, let me log back in real quick. Reflex BGD has just subscribed. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let me see if I can log back in. I'm still alive. Maybe we can get back into the fight. The stream is fine. All right. Good, good. Yeah. No, something happened. That was very weird. Oh man. My server is down as well, if it makes you feel better. Nah, it's alright, I'm not feeling down about it. It can happen. You know, it happens once in a blue moon. Warmane has been, honestly... They've been doing a good job at keeping the server stable, all things considered. You know, they opened Frostmourne as well. Speaking of Frostmourne, we'll get back to Frostmourne, don't worry about it. Yeah, they've been doing pretty well at keeping it up, so I'm not really feeling any salt about that. And we wiped, so we get to get the full POV. I don't see an issue. Can you get your cat once in your streams? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I got DC'd like after the first rounds right there, so... Happens to you once in a blue moon, happens to me all the time, says Ethan. Yeah, well, that sucks, mate. I don't like hearing that, but... We can't do anything about it, so there's no reason to get like super upset about it. If there was a pattern, I'd be getting worried, right? But... Nah, there's no reason to get worried about it. Alright, yeah. Mirko Ostik says, imagine retail ICC versus this low buffed one. It would be heroic clear with 5.3 people. Warmain buffed bosses for like 20%, so retail can SMD. Yeah, I don't know what retail looks like. That's the thing as well. I just don't know. We'll have to see. We're rolling for something. Ah! Well, someone's winning that. I don't know what it's for, but I joined. Ethan says, also, Abby, we can see what you're typing. Ah, right. I'll up it a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, you guys might see me typing, like, I'll be sitting here with a smile on my face, like, ah, guys, it's fine, don't worry about it, and then you'll see me typing, you son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, that's not good. You gotta keep the facade up. I feel like removing pets and talents from the game was the worst move from Blizzard, or sets and talents. That feeling when you hit 4 set and your character evolves to the next level is just priceless. That's kinda true. Yeah. I get that feeling every time I get ICC, you know, like when you get the tier 10 gear. It really does evolve your playstyle to a next level. Like for rogues, for example, you finally get to use tricks of the trade. So, yeah, you know, like that 4 set, we tried it on rogue a few streams ago for the first time in my life, by the way. And I had a great time, because it changes the way that you play. We gotta use some mites quickly. And Paul Crocodile says, at Abi, should I make a special macro for Nitro boost as Fury Warrior, or just let it is how it is normally? I would say just keep it how it is. I only macro it if I want to shift modifier it. Like usually I'll just do it like this. I'll pull my Nitro boots, I'll drop them right there, and that's how I'll do it. If I have like sprint or dash on a character, I'll shift macro it, so I have both my mobility spells on the same button. But yeah. Let's go ahead and swap over to Seal of Vengeance actually, for a bit. Although we're not gonna top DPS here regardless. We're gonna not forget the might this time. And why did you start Draenei Paladin instead of human? Draenei's get that hit rating, but why did I start this character as a Draenei? I really don't know. I didn't want to be a human, and I wanted to be a Paladin. Didn't want to be a dwarf either. So there were no options. Alright, melee. On the green, let's activate our Sacred Shield, be a bit defensive about it. We are gonna... Oh shit, we have red ooze. Oh, that's alright. We'll go right here. We should have popped our wings a bit later then. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. That's some really good kiting from that red ooze. From Holy Fuck. Alright, choking gas. We can swap it to Seal of Vengeance back yet again. Something is really murdering me. Eugh. I think it might have been that slime puddle. I'm standing in the fire, wait, why am I dying? Yeah. Alright, this seems to be going fine. We got malleable. It's a big stack right there. Hopefully Gala has Divine Shield to get rid of that. Doesn't look like it. That's alright. Vaski Krichu, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. We've got Choking, we've got Ooze. We're gonna swap to Seal of Righteous again. Oh shit! Oh, that wasn't smart of him on his part. That was very risky. Ah, come on, that's bullshit. Alright. Just Divine Shielded off. It's not gonna affect our Divine Plea. Alright, we're gonna stack on the table now. And let the oozes come to us. We're on the red ooze this time, or the green one. As you can see by the debuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and go hard on the ooze. We're gonna get bounced pretty much instantly. That's alright, we need to share the damage. Keep the Sacred Shield up, help out your healers. Go ahead and do this Avenging Wrath. Oh! Alright, we're gonna ignore it now. It's 8%. It's gonna die before it reaches me, or before I reach it. Got Choking Gas and... Whoa, that's a bad, weird malleable. Alright, we're fine. Let's swap over to Vengeance. And let's get some Vengeance stacks. Alright, go ahead and pop the Lay on Hands on him. 20% damage reduction, why not? Now he will go. That's alright. Tiny Abon, Heroic. And Vank, Heroic. It's not so bad. And is Warlock a good class for DPS? Yep, Affliction is the best for pure DPS, and Demonology is going to be very good for supporting DPS. So it's all good. And in here, yeah, race doesn't really matter for Warlock on the human side, on the Alliance side. The Spirit is gonna give more spell power to your raid, which I personally prefer, and the Gnome is gonna give you a bit more intellect, which is gonna give you spell crit. I'd go for the Spirit, for sure. And how do I remove those party member icons on the top left? I got grit and they're really annoying. Alright, so you're gonna wanna go into your interface, go to social right here, and then you'll have remove, hold on, it's somewhere in here. Ah, awkward. That's okay. Hide party interface in raid on the unit frames right here. Go ahead and check this, because once you have your raid frames up, this is that weight. You don't really need that here. So you can go ahead and hide that. It's gonna be good. Do you know a good Frost Decay? I've never seen them topping, says Marian. Och, I've seen a few Frost Decays top, for sure. And I've topped as a Frost Decay as well, myself. It's a bit hard. There's a lot of mastery that goes into that class, but you'll see a big difference between a really good Frost Decay and a okay Frost Decay. There's a very big difference. Big gap. Holy shit, another trinket. Paul, DFO, and Tiny. Lucky raid. Now that you're saying it, Mirko, we did get all three. Yeah. If only we had gotten DBW, we would have gotten the Quadra trinkets. And what is the add-on on your right side? This is Kada and Grit and Omen 3. I don't know. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific, Stefan. I'll be back with ICC stream. What up, says Hussein? How you doing, Hussein? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And is it armor penetration or strength on a PvP warrior? I think it's ARP. I think people still go for ARP, even in PvP. Don't quote me on that, though. Yeah, don't quote me on that. Let's see here. Who should I hop? We seem to have like a little bit of a disconnection right here from our restoration druid. Or a restoration shaman, that's not a druid. So we'll have to see. Give him a quick minute. He'll be back. Alright. I'll be giving my Hand of Protection to Rip My Tides to ensure that he doesn't get knocked back. And that will mean that he can keep healing even though, you know, all the mechanics are going on around him. I guess it's cheese, huh? Helmut says RB PvP equals chaos. It's true. I just run in there and hope I get crits. That's my tactic. Armor penetration is better for PvP? Yeah, that's what I heard. And which server are you playing on? Question from Lindy Smith. And this is Warmanes 3.3.5 Icecrown server. Let's eat the fish. Yeah. If you got any PvP questions, check La in Discord. Warriors are still gonna go ARP. If you fight a plater, you'll never kill him without the ARP, says Mirko. Yeah, that sounds about right. And the other plater is gonna have armor penetration, probably. And you'll be outmatched. Outgeared. You'll be MMO RPG'd. Is Night Beast best in slot? Is a question from Amir. I don't think she is, just yet. She might be... No. Ruby Sanctum. Boots are still necessary. She has the Veriza. I think she needs Tusks. And she needs Glorn's Oak. So she's not best in slot just yet. She'll actually still get more weapon damage. It's crazy. Excited for the PvP specials, says Menchan? Yeah, same. Same. It's gonna be fun, man. Gonna do some arenas. We'll do some more stuff. We'll see. Oh, the add-on on the left side. This is Polypowers. You can find that as well in the Discord. You can find the link to that in the description down below, of course. And Jakub Karolski is in the chat. How are you doing, Jakub? Hope you're having just a wonderful day, mate. And Levente says, why did Blizzard remove a lot of spells from retail? I mean, just look at your bars. You have a lot of spells. You're the first person to ever say that about the Paladin, Levente. Believe it or not, people think that Paladin is a 3-button class. It's very untrue. Especially if you have engineering and you like a lot of bullshit like gnomish rocket boots. You don't need this on your bars. But what potion of water walking? You can use it from your bag. But I like it. All this useless shit is what makes my character useful. Let's take a costume. Let's become a nice ogre. Oh, it's all ogre now. Alright. Am I still using Hop on Rip My Tide now that he's not here? On who? On Nerat? I think they said Nerat. I don't know, we'll have to see. Let's pray to God it's the right target that we hope. Alright, there we go, there's the hop. Oh, that's absolutely rip. Oh, so why did we die there? Well, the tank put this slow debuff on everybody. We couldn't run away. I think we might just be dead here. Oh, no, we're getting combat rest. Alright, let's do it. When I first played the Paladins, my brain exploded with how many hands and blessings there were. Yeah, and all those blessings and all those hands, they're actually very good. Like, you should be utilizing them. Oof, says James, yeah. Freaking tanks, dude. I'm telling you, every time that Boxster tanks, he kills me. He finds a way to fuck it up. If he would have turned the boss around, I wouldn't have been affected by this debuff right here. Let me show you guys. This flames, you'll get like a movement speed slow. Like, he turned it right into the melee. We all got slowed. I couldn't run away. Yes, I could have dispelled myself. Discipline Priest could have dispelled himself. But tank really should have just freaking turned around there. Tomasz Lukasik, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And hey, Abby, I wonder, do you smoke a lot since your life in the Netherlands? Yeah, well, I do smoke, but not a lot, and definitely not on live. Like, nah, I'll never do that. What if some poor person is like trying to just get rid of that addiction and I'll light one up? That's not good. Send save, says Didi. Huh? Yeah, hold on, let me just load my previous save right here. Load game, alright, save 1, go. That's what I saw in the comments. Alright, it's fine, they got it. It's actually not that big of a deal if a few people die here. But I would like to get resurrected, please. Please, res. Velcora. Res, please. Please. Oh, hey. How about that? Our hope was not Velcora. Our hope was AZ all along. Boxster is repaying your favor in the taunt. Yeah. Got lucky today on rolling the best in slot leg plates from VOA, saved 95 frosts. Yeah, that's how you should always use those. Always go for those VOAs, because just like Rivendell says, you can save those frosts. I'm gonna wait until I get healed. I'm not feeling particularly suicidal. So yeah, just a little bit of patience. It can go a long way. Is Woden's good for Unholy Decay? We've just reached level 80. Yeah, it's alright. It's insane item level, so it's gonna be good for you. At least we got a little break. Yeah. A lazy pala won't walk? Nah. Nah, we're not gonna walk. What is that? We're a streamer. We get benefits. I need to cover the fight. We can't do that as a ghost, right? Nah, I joke about it because I will never ever take like benefits like that. So that's why I can joke about it, but I don't actually like... I've never like tried to get ahead because like we're streaming. I have in some situations to a small extent, you know, like, hey, let's do RDF. But yeah. Mirko says, Hand of Freedom. Also Suka, why Glyph of Consecration? You're using Exorcism more? Also the Seal of Light Glyph. Also Soul Glyph to 15 seconds. Stack plus D-Storm. Cooldown can be more fun and try hard. Soul Glyph. Seal of Light. Seal of... What is Soul? Soul Glyph. We're gonna have to just actually open up crafting here, because I feel stupid now. We're gonna figure it out together. Soul. Suka, are you sure you didn't mistype something? What streaming software do you use? We're on Streamlabs, Reflex, BGB. So yeah, Streamlabs OBS. And the issues that I have with it, I think, are all just my issues. I think there's something in the encoder why it's crashing sometimes. It hasn't crashed in a while, so... Yeah, I'm actually very happy about Streamlabs. SOR, SOR. Okay, let's check what SOR is, because my brain juices are almost done. I need help. Seal of Righteousness. Well, I don't think swapping it so much, Mirko, is gonna be good. But the Glyph of Consecration, you use that, and so you have some more global cooldowns to use Divine Storm resets in. Oh man! Oh man! That's insane. Alright, as a melee DPS, you're always gonna want to spread out a little bit here. You kinda want to make like a triangle formation. Few people on the left, few people on the right, and tanks in the front. That's how you do it. Why do I see a lot of Shadowmourns on Warmane? I mean, when I played WoTLK years ago, it wasn't that usual. Yeah, we've had like 10 years to catch up. We've been stagnating on this one expansion for 10 years. So a lot of people got it from quests, a lot of people got it from the coin shop, a lot of people got it from farming gold, just like I got it. So, yeah, that's how a lot of people get it. It means the Seal of Righteousness, yeah, it's true. But I don't think like swapping out the Seal of Righteousness, even when you have 5 stacks of Vengeance, is worth it. Because when you get your stacks, that's when your Judgment is good. I think we might have to use a nice little Aura Mastery in the transition phase here. Reduce the damage that we all take. I think we are on Shadow Resistance. Last time I checked anyway. I don't have time to check right now. I wish there was a way to know it. Like, remembering it, right? Crazy. Enhancement Shaman, is it worth going for? Question from Liam. If you want to have fun, yes. Don't expect to be top on deeps. Alright, we need combat rest on Gala right there. Ah, nice stack. We need to get that H-Pala back up, man. Ooh. Okay, I'm using Judgment of Light. Oh, he just got back up. I'm sorry, Gala. Alright, get this spell, please. Oh, okay, that's alright. Just a few more spells before she goes out of range. We're spreading out. Go ahead and use that Aura Mastery. Heal yourself up a little. We are running 3 healers, so... Ah, lost my stacks. You can hit her in the air if you time it properly and keep your stacks, but... Some bad luck. Is Warrior DPS good throughout the whole expansion? Not as much as... they're not as good in Ulduar as they are in Icecrown Citadel, but they're definitely not bad by any standard of the word. They'll always be there providing a solid amount of DPS. You have some utility in the shouts, in the intercept, the fear. You know, you can really... When you break warrior class down, you do have some utility in there. You really do. And you can use it. Just a lot of warriors don't do it. But yeah, it's alright. Bobble, Conqueror Heroic, and another Primo. Very lucky. The Divine Storm reset gives the global cooldown. Swap to Seal of Righteousness then, and then the next reset go back. You can't reset seals in the global cooldown. It's all global cooldown. And reset it inside. And I definitely go out of mana swapping seals that much in a Lich King fight. Don't want to waste my nitros. Ooh. Okay, good. Whenever he's casting that Sever Essence, I'm gonna walk away from this. As a Retri, it's very irresponsible to just DPS this. Because if she steals my Essence, then we'll be giving her a lot of healing. Like, I actually don't wanna, like, fight this. Maybe staying out of melee range is enough, but I don't know that. I just know that we don't want Paladin Essences. That Bauble is so useless in it, PvP trinket if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Bauble is mostly for PvP, that's for sure. It can be used on a few classes. I have seen a Discipline Priest use it. It was alright on him, he knew how to use it, so... yeah, that always helps. Oh wow. Rolling for Shadow Silk Spindle, 5 DKP. Kex Ruben once, Shadow Silk Spindle for 5 DKP. I mean, it is main run. Abba, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And Enhancement or Elemental Shamans in raid and their DPS. Enhancement Shamans have a bigger spot in raid because they do provide unique utility. Their totems, they're stronger than a Horn of the Winter once they're upgraded. So you'll be giving the entire raid like 20 strength, 20 agility, something like that. They have a spot in the raid because of this unique utility. Their DPS potential is also, I think, higher than Elemental. At least from what you are gonna see an average Elemental do. The enhancement is gonna be top in that. So, Anoop says, I want it for 8k today. Yeah, Shadow Silk Spindle is crazy expensive. Yeah, in a raid, Max, you're gonna want to take the enhancements. And what do you mean by farming gold for Shadowborn, says Zennyboy? I farmed a lot of gold. That gold I sold for coins. And with those coins I bought Shadowborn on the marketplace. So that's how I got my Shadowborn. 2 Shadowborns and a Valanir. Lots of gold. It took me about 4 months. It was I can still check the amount in my trade history. I can't show you guys that on screen because IP address is literally everywhere. I think it was 1.2 million at that point. Vulcan, thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And can I see your gear, says Andres. Yes, you can check my gear in the description down below. I have a Warmane Armory link. You can check it all out. It's mostly just 20 strength. It's pretty much best in slot, as you'd know it. Of course, there are some debates about the trinket slot, but you're always gonna have debates, and that's why it's a good game. But to my knowledge, this is pretty much best in slot, as far as I'm concerned. And how did you farm that gold? Well, I controlled the auction house. I made people pay a lot more money for shit than they should have. Buying out all the potions of haste, and knowing when the other farmers are gonna put their potions of haste on. Having an entire schedule so that anytime someone goes to the auction house and types in potion of haste, right? These 500 things, potion of speed. I would be selling these for 4k a stack. 4k a stack. There was inflation, yes, but man, I was an asshole. And yeah, the best way to farm gold is to manipulate the auction house. I'm not gonna explain you how to do that because there's a lot that goes into that. It's mostly just knowledge, timing, and marksman skill. Why do you have some agility items, says Joxys? We've got some agility items in order to increase our agility. Agility is not a bad stat. Once I get Horn of the Winter, I'll have about 700 to 800. You get a lot of crit from it at an early stage. The more agility you get, the less crit for agility you'll get from it. But getting like 600, 700, something like that, that's fine. Yeah, you'll want like 600, 700 for sure, fully raid buffed. Because then at that point it gives you a lot of crit. So that's why we have a few agility items. Whoa! Did you see him lag? Which shield to use for AoE and which for single target? I'm new to Paladins. Seal of Vengeance for single target. Seal of Righteousness for single target burst. And Seal of Command for area of effect. And Neon simply says what? I don't know. What's up, Neon? Alright. We're pulling in a little bit. Alright, time to get real. It's time to try hard, like you guys have not seen on this stream before. It's Lich King time. The only fight that matters. And the rest of everything in this entire Icecrown Citadel is warm up. When you get to Lich King, that's when you get that second wind. You focus up. Gear second, and you go. Yeah, it's just like that, Retrax. Alright, no more comments. Gonna focus up. Let's do this. We got fish, we got seal, we got mana. Clear focus, we won't need that. People got buffs. We're ready. Alright, good first hit. Taking aggro right from the start means that we're nice and ready for this. No RNG at this point though. We gotta get all these ghouls in there with the Divine Storm. I'm gonna take that from the Hunter, because I don't want the Hunter to get dazed, I don't want the Hunter to die. I can take care of that one hit much better. And we get to area of affected. Oh shit. I was taking a look at the Hunter, lost the global cooldown because of it. That's fine, just making sure if he survived. I'll take that global cooldown loss. Come on, proc baby. Give me that Divine Storm, baby. By the way, I don't know my Hand of Salvation target. I should have perhaps checked at some of the macros. I'll ask for it in the transition phase. I didn't pay attention to it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the second phase. Alright, there's the Shambling. I'm gonna see if I can get the Holy Wrath in there for him. Ooh, that might be good or bad. Okay. Give me that tool. Stun this. Let's go for the Vine Plea here as well. Okay. Oh, what? Oh yeah, he just turned around and clapped us. Off tank, sadly, yeah, off tank didn't survive that, the double shambling. Apparently there was some stuff about the necrotic plague there, but that was a good start. It's a lot of damage on the ghouls, as expected of course, but still a solid amount on Lich King. Let's just try again. With that DPS, we only had 2 necrotics, says Spinner in the raid chat. Yeah, that was some pretty insane DPS, gotta be real. We burned it really fast. Yeah, I don't know what this fire resistance aura was, but let's swap over to frost resistance. Anton says, ignore me like a casual. No. It's alright. Okay, yeah, we're salvationing Acid Magic, and we are the 3rd on Holy Wrath Order. Alright. Let's go ahead and focus this Acid Magic, set the focus right here so we don't forget it again. This is very important as well. The hostility part. And I completely fucked up on it. In the transition phase, once it settled down, I would have asked the officers in time, but still I shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, that's just more work for the officers that they don't have to deal with, really. Red Sky 3 says, what class should I play? I don't know, Red Sky, what do you want to play? And David says, why is Naxxramas Stadius so 8s? I don't know. Don't know, dude. It just is. If you don't know what to do there, you're gonna wipe there a million times. If the pugs aren't listening, oh. And finally Holmes is Daniel, or Daniel. Nice Daniel, hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. You're done with the job now, so, you know, kick back, relax, grab a beer, if you like that. And just chill. I'll do some Lich King for you. I think there's also some Ruby Sanctum coming up. So, yeah. And what was the highest DPS you've ever seen on Fester DBW? Single target boss? Wouldn't be able to tell you, but definitely 30k plus. Like, when you're talking about Warmane, 26k is pretty much very high. You can get higher than 26k, of course, but Molten had some crazy numbers, man. Crazy numbers. And is Affliction Warlock good on PvE? Yes. Anton says, do you drink beer? I only drink Desperados or the other one. The other Spanish beer. Cool. Yeah, I actually only drink... Oh my god, I actually forgot that it was a freaking beer. I drink Desperados and Coronas when it's like 35 degrees outside. Oh yes, slice of lemon in it. Oof. But normally, like, when I'm sitting, watching some TV, playing some video games, nah, I don't like it. It has to be the right mood. On BQL, I saw 40k with the Arcane Mage. Yeah, BQL can get crazy as well. For sure. And what's the best enhancement shaman you know, Sysmux? I mean, let's say Tim, just so that Tim doesn't get upset, huh? Okay. Let's do it properly this time. Let's all send some RNG hugs to Hugs. Just send Hugs to Hugs, and he'll be able to tank it. He'll use the power of all the combined Hugs. Salute from Horde, thank you Harris. Salute back to you from the Alliance, mate. Peace can be made. Just usually Horde fucks it up because you're ganking my lobies, man. Alright, let's focus up here. Good to find storms. Actually a little bit too good. Oh no, our Holy Paladin's lagging. Oh no. Oh no. Our Holy Paladin has disconnected, I think. That's not good. We're just gonna DPS, but this is definitely a wipe. Our Holy Paladin is disconnected. Maggie is disconnected as well, it seems. Like, you can see they're both just completely DC'd. We're gonna still try it, but it is... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do something fun here. No, that was my ID! You asshole! Now we have to wait for another trampoline to spawn. Alright, where's my trampoline? There's my trampoline. Yes! Now fly! Boing. Yeah, that's very... It's unfortunate. These disconnections have been happening. I don't think we as a guild can do anything about it. The server has been a bit Yankee today, but... Yeah, it is a bit disappointing for sure. We'll see if we can fight through it, if we can come up with some ID. We'll see. When will you go to Ulduar, says Enver? Hopefully on Frostmourne. Now, we haven't done Frostmourne in a while, but let's see if we can get into some Frostmourne tomorrow in the afternoon stream. We really gotta get into VOA. We really gotta get into Naxxramas. Start getting that done. Warmanes overheating against his Menjan. Yeah. Sadly. Lion Gaming's in the chat. Hey Lion, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And DJ Dodo says, which classes excel in TOC? I'm gonna say Assassination Rogue. All that leather gear there is crit haste. And do you blaze daily? Yeah. And yeah. So Assassination Rogue is very good in TOC. I'm not really familiar with that tier. Like Older War, I can tell you that enhancements can actually probably get a good time in there. And Lion Gaming says that the server is lagging for him too. Yeah, sadly. And can you check your private messages, says Redrax. I'm checking several places with private messages, but there's none. I'm sorry, mate. In TOC, Mage and Fury Warrior and Retribution and Demonology Warlocks on Inubarak. Reds, huh? I guess Retries do get a decent set. That set bonus is really pretty alright from tier 9. In terms of DPS, it's pretty good. If you're just doing it for like a dungeon, it might not be that great, that 2 set bonus. But in terms of damage over time, oh yes, that's gonna help you out a lot. DJ DJ Dodo has just subscribed. Thank you so much, mate. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name so many times, but thanks a lot for the subscription. And nice lights on the background, looks very nice. Oh yeah, I do like it a lot. You know, I'll turn off the light if I'm just watching a movie. And then on the other side of the room, there's still the old red LED. If you check like an older video, I only had like static red. And that static red, it's gonna combine with the green color and the blue color from that one. And you'll get like purple in the room and shit, and it's awesome. It's a great time. I have a 6.1 Rogue Orc. Nice. Nice. Hopefully your combat. And wait a second. Once saw a red with DBW trinket and I got confused. It's alright, it's not the worst. Victor Menanson says, how do you survive Thorim in hard mode? How do you survive that chain lightning? Aren't you supposed to dodge that? I'm pretty sure you survive the chain lightning by spreading way out. Let me see what my DBM says about it. I'm not completely refreshed about Old War tactics, so we can take a look. Ooh. Lightning shock. Hey, Bo-chan, I see you, Redrax. I'm not sure. I feel like this lightning charge had something to do with it. The more people getting hit by lightning charge, the more damage your chain lightning does. Something like that. There was definitely something to the chain lightning being survivable. And we were also using I'm sorry. We were also considering yeah, like using nature resistance things, you know. No, it had something to do with lightning charges. You know those things? You'll have like a circle, right? You're fighting Thorim, he's standing in the middle. Double A is just subscribed. Thank you so much, Double A. I do appreciate it. Like, imagine that Tyrion is Thorim. And now this Thorim dude, he's gonna like link up with that side, and you're gonna get a bunch of beams that are linked with the wall. If people are standing between Thorim and those beams, Thorim is gonna deal damage to them, and he's also gonna get like some stacks. I think that's what happened. Now, I might be wrong about that, but that's how I remember it. And those stacks, I don't think you want them for Chain Lightning, because then it's a one-shot. Yeah, I already said it, Anton. Damn it, Anton. I have the Lich King 25 Roy Dagger. Should I go Assassin? Yes, Assassination can definitely work if you have that dagger. That's a good step into the right direction, right? I'd say. We're kind of figuring out how we're gonna deal with these lags right now. And Bo-chan is in the whisper saying, have you considered using 245 Libram instead of 264? Oh man. Every single time. Yeah, I have considered it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, there are some conversations that I've had a million times. That Librem one is one of them. If you're not good enough to keep up this stack, it's a 15-second duration. You're not good enough to keep it up, use the shitty one. It's that simple. If you can actually keep up a 15-second buff, which is not that hard, you just need to track it and keep an eye out on it, then it's better. It's just better. And can I join the guild? I have the 6.1 combat. I'm not sure if we're looking for rogues right now. You are gonna need to have a lot of endgame experience lying gaming. You can check it out though. I'll give you the website link. Alright, we got about 40 seconds. I'll drop that link. I'll get ready. There's... Oh, what the hell is that? There's the lightning charge that you can dodge, and then there's chain lightning that you can't dodge, and you have to stay like 2-3 people on one place, because if it bounces around to more people, it will kill you. Right, so that was that. Yeah, just stay spread out, but also stacked up. It's kind of on, it's kind of the same thing on TOC, right? If you're on TOC, on Lord Jaraxxus, you want your range DPS to spread out, but at the same time you want them to stay stacked. Because if they can take the chain lightning with 3 people, then that's manageable damage. So that's how you're gonna want to take care of that chain lightning. Torem is very hard. Alright, we swapped a few things around, hopefully the lag won't be an issue. We'll see. Oh my god. Alright, this is fine. We got the macro. Oof, we're good, don't worry. We lost a little bit of DPS at the start there on the recording anyway. But that's alright, it's only a %. Yeah! That Shambling really wanted to bop her. Alright, melee has moved. I'm gonna take one of them ghouls. Gonna bring it over here. They're better off being on the melee. They'll die better. Okay. She's gonna accept the resurrection. We have to give her a nice little G-bomb. There we go. And Venom is staying ahead of us right now on the deeps, but that's fine. We'll catch up on him. We're just gonna stay max melee to the side, avoid these shadow traps. I still don't get warnings for shadow traps in Defile, so I really gotta keep my eyes open here. Because that part of the add-ons don't get fixed. Oh, I guess I do get the warning. Alright, just gonna go ahead and stun that enraged one. Alright, it's pushed. We've got the third Necrotic Plague this time. No. There we go, big stun. Oh shit, that trap. Should we jump in it? We're gonna use Taunt on the Icy Spears, by the way. If they get close, it's free damage for us. It's actually free real estate. We're gonna have to combat res hugs. Hey, that's my spirit. I'm not gonna worry about buffing hugs. I'm really sorry if you watch this later, hugs, but you're just a potballer. Alright, where you at? Where you at? There you go. If I didn't have time to buff him, I wouldn't have. There's nothing to kill. It's tough. We got wings up. I see that, but okay, salvation, salvation, salvation. Fucking hell, dude. That one officer, he has to really, like, relax. Fucking yelling at me always. You're getting your goddamn salvation, relax. Oh? Oh, I think he procced it on purpose. Well, that's pretty smart. Alright, I'm gonna swap the command right here. We are third on the Holy Wrath. We've got Defile coming up. There's the third Defile, or the third Holy Wrath. Oh yeah, Defile's not on us, that's very good. We gotta get Divine Plea up at some point. We gotta get it up at some point, like we're really starting to run out of mana here. As good as time as any. Now please don't get trapped, please don't get trapped. Ah, sexual, let's go. Keep taunting those Valkyrs. We got Defiling coming. Oh my god, I actually don't see the Defile. That's pretty scary. Keep taunting them. I am losing my Seal of Righteousness stacks, or Vengeance rather, but... I feel like I'm gonna wipe the raid with a Defile, because I'm not getting the DBM warning and I'm trying too hard to DPS. We're just gonna use this potion. We're almost pushed. We've got Valkyrs incoming, hopefully we won't get grabbed. Defile on Vanoon. Oh shit, that is not good. Right, skirt out of there. Ah. Okay. Divine Plea right there. Gotta get that MD. Are you all on Discord? Yes, we are definitely all on Discord. What the fuck? When did I not give that person might? Like at the very start? Did she die again? That's alright. Let's pop the wings there actually. We should have popped it a bit earlier. Would have been better. I swear to god I gave her might. Like what was that? Very weird. Anyway, let's stick to our priority list right there. Make sure we don't mess it up. We're doing good deeps, let's keep it up. Taunt that sphere, a bit more damage. Big concentration right there. Okay. I swear I gave her the G-bomb. I swear. I don't know. Anyway, we're fine. We're gonna get one taunt perhaps. Our trinket is up now, so I'm not gonna taunt anymore. If your trinket is off cooldown, you can definitely use a few taunts on these wicked spirits, get some damage. But we won't have to, other people will take care of it. I don't want to proc my trinket for 10k DPS, 10k damage. Yeah, Ethan, I'm literally in the middle of Lich King. If you could just chill and give me like 10 minutes, I would appreciate that as well. Alright. I'm top in DPS, in case you didn't see that. So I want to keep doing that. Alright. Oof. Okay. Like, I didn't even notice that Maggie died twice. That's how focused I am. There's no time for questions. Okay, we got Defiling coming. Rip my Tide, that's not me. Oh, he takes it right there to the edge. Absolutely beautiful. Well done, Rip my Tide. Gotta stay above this Magus. Nah, it's okay, Ethan. Like, I'm sorry for snapping even, but like, I can't right now. It's not gonna happen. Thank you for the subscription, REF. I do appreciate it. Let's see if we can cheese this. No. That mage is gonna get us, huh? That mage is definitely gonna... Oh shit, what are we doing? Get out of here. Grand Theft, get out of here. That mage might get us. We'll see. How much percent? 22? It's gonna be very tight. I wanna buy some skooma? Nah, I'll buy my skooma. Mage is definitely trying his best to cheese a bit of damage here. I'm not gonna risk my trinkets. They're dying very fast. As you can see, people are really like not giving them a chance to survive. Okay, 1 defile, and then we finish it. Kex Ruben, that's not me. I'd call that Stonks. Alright, we'll pop the potion of haste there. Get behind. And deeps. The thing reset, but it's alright. We'll check a full one. We'll check a full thing. Taunt the Vile Spirit. I know, we're really down to like being just nasty. I mean, look at how much damage he gets. Defiling 5. There's no time to spread. It's on Talvik. Okay. We'll see a full recount, but I think I got him. I think I got the mage. 600, 700k, 800k, plus the results of the old one. I think I got him. Yeah, Ethan, I'm sorry about snapping. But I was like, wow, I'm trying my best for you already, mate. You probably won't have a clue about this, but while I'm playing on my Paladin on Warmanes Frostmourne server, every time I press the Windows button, my game disappears. I'm very confused. Okay, so... you know, when you press the Windows key, then this will happen. Oh yeah, this is useful damage. 18k deeps. Very good. Ah, damage on useful targets. But what? How about actual total damage and not like this bullshit that people make up? Okay, now actual damage. There we go. Actual damage, I'm top. Like, useful damage is fucking garbage. I'll decide what's useful and not. But yeah. It's all good. 8.65 million. If you compare that to yesterday, our top DPS had 12 million. It goes to show that the quality of the group is much better today. Because there's not people like out DPSing people by 5-7 million. Oh, okay, I really tried hard. I feel like I missed like 15 calls from officers again. But that's fine, I'll check some comments. Thanks for the congrats, Ethan. Appreciate it. Lufkin for top DPS on a wipe equals noob. This is not a wipe though, technically. We might all be dead, but it's not the end. I need boost. I have 5.8 feral at Alliance. Well, I could also use boost on my 5.7. Ariev says Windows button should minimize your game. I recommend you to unbind this button while playing. I actually love this Windows button. But I've thought about binding a spell to it before. Because it's a nice button, you can press it easily. Hug me, I recognize that name. I haven't played on Warmane in ages, but isn't that the Death Knight? I think he has a Death Knight as well, but he is a Paladin on this character. Ha! I out DPS TTW Magos on red. Easy. And Drenai Arbis is Mad Lemon. We got Mad Lemon in the chat. That's a distant relative to Red Lemonade. It's a crazy relative. Are your subruns always on Tuesday? Yes, my name is Matti. They'll generally be on Tuesday. Heaven's Fall, Mitrios, Invincible Reigns. Yeah, check this. I don't know why this says that we have new record, but it says we have new record. Your fastest kill took 38 seconds. I'll tell them. My DBM says that my fastest kill was 38 seconds, so I'm not sure if this is reliable. I'm just saying. Like 38 seconds doesn't seem fine. Oof. Alright, I'm not sure if we're gonna go to Ruby Sanctum considering all of the lag issues that we have been having, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure you gank me sometimes. I remember your nicknames as Mad Lemon. You farmed Onslaught Harbor much? No, no, no. But I could have killed you there a few times. Like, I did, you know, help some people with quests. So I'm not sure. Here I am, actually watched the whole runs this Ivan. Very, very nice. Thank you so much, Ivan. You know, average view time is the most important thing as far as YouTube analytics are concerned. So you're a real legend, Ivan. Thank you so much, mate. Sky News is in the whisper saying, I'm Lion Gaming. Hey, how you doing, mate? Alright, we're gonna go to Ruby Sanctum. We'll see about the lag. If it's too bad, we'll handle it. We're optimistic though. Still sweating from that Lich King fight, not gonna lie. If I did gank you, Mad Lemon, then I am sorry. Please do still subscribe. If I ever go Horde, you can gank me then on the Alliance and we'll be fine. I'll never play Horde. What are the stat prioritizations with a Paladin on Retri, says Andres. Well, Mr. Ortiga, I do have an entire guide dedicated to Retribution Paladin. You can find it on my channel, but I would tell you to just get your hit rating, get your expertise, those two, alright? Hit rating, expertise, 8% hit, 26 expertise. And after that, you're gonna wanna go with strength. Just strength. Mad Lemon says, it's part of the game, mate, no hard feels. Wow. You're less salty than I am. You're gonna farm Shadowmoor to kill me, huh? That's your quest? When I was leveling, that one guy in Dragonblight killed me twice. I'm very upset. I need to get Shadowmoor in order to avenge my name. I see. It's a revenge story. I like it. Can I come for Ruby Sanctum, says Sky News? I'm not an officer. You're gonna have to like go through the application system on the Shifter website. There's no way I can just invite you, Sky News. I'm just a core raider. Well, Paul Crocodile, I feel like I missed a lot of things. So they might actually like I feel like my officers are very often very disappointed in me, to be completely honest. Because I'm like reading chat and I'm DPSing and I'll miss some things on Discord and it's not good. Like that Might, for example, I was so sure that I gave it to her that every time an officer said it afterwards, I was like zoned out. I actually didn't hear it until we got to the second transition. It's bad, man. The tunnel vision is too realistic. Any tips on how to get into raids with no achievements, says Hofman? Well, there's an add-on, you can get it to fake achievements. And that'll be good. I was the one guy, says Skirtos? No, you weren't Skirtos. I know your alts. I know who you are. Asda. You can't hide from me. I'm gonna go ahead and summon some people. Let's just do it one group, then the second group, then the third group. Anyway, if you want to get into raids without any achievements, Hofman, you're gonna have to basically be fully gemmed and enchanted. Show the people, when they inspect you, that you know what you're doing. Because if they don't see if they can't see that you know what you're doing from the achievement, then you're gonna want to check the gear, you know, the gems, the enchants. Does this guy know what he's doing? So have your gear basically set up properly. Know your talent tree, have all of that proper. You'll like that. Have you thought about changing your grid color settings into introvertic or something called like that? It would make the grid look better. I'm not sure where to find that. I can give it a quick peek. But I don't think I'll like it. I actually really enjoy grid like this. Colors, introverted, introvertic. I don't know where to even find this, mate. Introvertic. Intro, intro, intro. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, E. Nope, there's no I. Nope. I don't know where to find it. I give up. How do I change faster my gear with changing talents? Well, basically, you just need to show people that you know what you're doing, Emre. It's not about changing your gear faster, it's about changing the mindset into something that shows people that, you know what you're doing. It's all about that, really. Guys, I can't invite you. Like, you can stop whispering me about wanting to get into the raid. I can't. It's a guild run. Probably under the general options of grid, says Mad Lemon. We can take a look. And Mad Lemon, what character were you playing even? Like, under what alias were you? Like an orc, a blood elf? See if you can awaken a memory. Because I don't think I killed you, man. I don't usually farm people. And I definitely don't fly around the same place and kill people there for, like, a prolonged amount of time. If I killed you, it was probably like a quick bop and move on. Sometimes I do realize that I need about 84k honorable kills more for my achievements. So I can't find this. It's alright, we're gonna give up on it. Mad Lemon was a Discipline Priest and a Shadow Priest in PvE gear. It might have happened. The 2 dislikes on this video and the dislikes on your video must be the trolls who hate your content, says Ethan. I'm not worried about it. The thing is, if someone clicks dislike, it's still gonna end up in their cookies. So I still win. Like, disliking is the most stupid fucking thing in this universe, because I'm still gonna get feedback, right? If you really don't like the content, you don't give a dislike, you don't give a like, you just leave. You just say, I don't want to see this content, and you never have YouTube show it to you again. That's how you really want to do it. Albie, are you from Wales? Because of the strong accent. Well, that's a new one, Wales. Usually people will say I am from François. Tu parles français, Albie? They'll think I'm French, but I'm actually Dutch. Yes. Yeah, this is Pally Powers right here. We're gonna clear this focus, we won't need it anymore. Jalton Pedreiro is in the chat. Salve, how are you doing, Jalton? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And Leon's just throwing the dap in there. Papa Franco says, hey Abi, I know that Pot Warrior is taboo tank on Warmane. Nah, but I enjoy playing it. What is the best in slot weapon for it? I have coins for 2 items, what should I get in your opinion? Well... the best weapon would probably be Mitrios, defensive-wise, but I do like having a threat per second weapon on Protection Warriors. I don't think you should donate for a Blood Venom Blade Heroic, so if you donate for anything on the Protection Warrior... oh man, Syndragosa's Flawless Fang. Get the Syndragosa trinket, it's too good. Mitrios, your second item. Mitrios, Syndragosa's Flawless Fang, that's gonna be good. Ethan says, I'm from Wales, I see. Well, we got some people from Wales in here as well. Hope you're all having a wonderful day over there. And maybe I'll throw in a few cunts and bollocks apiece to the British fans. On Croissant, Senior Albi. Best in slot Mace and Blood Venom and Shield from BQL 25 Heroic. No, get Syndragosa's Flawless Fang for sure. That's even more important than the entire weapon. I think we're fine here. We've got the leader in this group, so... yeah, it seems fine. Greetings, by the way, from the Philippines. Hey! Yeah, I've done some friends from the Philippines as well on Warmane. A lot of players from the Philippines here as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Thought about making a subscriber guild, says Ivan. Same question 3 times. I'm sorry if I missed it, man. I do miss a few questions sometimes. Like, I almost missed Comeback Peppy's question, but I'll get back to that. What about making a sub guild? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, it's too much work. I'll want to make it greater than it has to be. I'll ruin it. Those are the things that I actively ruin just by trying to make it better. And that's how my life goes. And I'm aware of that, so we're not gonna do it. And what are the best professions for Retripala PvE? Jubo crafting, engineering. And Scumbag Peppy says, I've seen your streams for quite a few times. I still wonder, how does the DKP system work? In the server I play, it's just normal /roll. And whoever gets the highest one gets the item. Yeah, so DKP basically works like this. DKP stands for Dragon Kill Points. If you kill Dragon, you get points. The points, you're gonna use them to buy item. The more points you have in your wallet, the more you can bid on an item. Can you outbid someone? Good, you can guarantee yourself an item. If we take a look at the ranks right here, we'll have a bunch of core raiders. Deathlight has 2.7k, I almost have 7000 DKP. If I want to really buy something, I will spend 3000 of my DKP to outbid Steplight. And then I'll have the item, but I'm gonna lose all of that points. Then I'll have to do more raids in order to get my DKP back up. So that's how it works. Bot Warrior tanking is like Russian roulette. Bot Warrior has its spots. One of the spots being right here in Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. If you're a Protection Warrior in here, then you're gonna have a good time. Because third tank, there's nothing better than a Protection Warrior. You know. Even that has like its uses. Even a Protection Warrior. Hey, Tachi Uchicha, how are you doing? Have a nice day, he says. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're gonna have just a wonderful day yourself as well. Hux seems to be having a little bit of issues with the aggro. We'll see if we can help him out a bit. That holy fuck should just go away and vanish, and then come back in, and he won't have any issues with that. On the other hand, it seems like somebody gave Hux some misdirections, so I'll fine. Taunted. Yeah.
I am trapped within this tree. I require aid.
Thanks for the cheers, Lion. We appreciate it, but it's not true. Good luck in the Ruby Sanctum raid. I'm gonna go sleep now. Hope to see you tomorrow, says Ivan. I'll be here tomorrow, mate. Quite some hours, so yeah, I'll see you then, mate. Have yourself a good night. REF says, my Kung Fu master told me that Protpala can take 3 hits, Protwar can take 2 hits. He was a good master. I feel like that's me. I feel like I've said that to a lot of people. It's true. But the thing is, for the Ruby Sanctum ads, you're not gonna need to be able to take 2 hits, because you'll be able to take like 10. And the Shockwave plus the Shield Block combination is so good. It's so good. Have you ever went ICC with Survival Hunter? I haven't, I've seen it, and it's alright. It can do some damage, yeah. Survival Hunter trap build is strong AF, says REF. It really is. Itachi Ichacha? Yeah, I don't know, Wekyu. Yeah. Sometimes I nail his name, and other times I just completely mess it up. It's Itachi Uchicha. There we go. That's very hard. I'm not a weep, okay? I can't pronounce these names properly. Oh. Mad Lemon says, nice stream, man. Shame I gotta go. It's alright, dude. It's getting late. I get it. Have yourself a proper night. A wonderful one, even. And REF says that the Brewmaster Monk is better than all. I see. Ah, Wekyu says it's Uchira. It has a H. It's Uchicha. There's no R in there. You cannot deceive me, Wekyu. I know my letters. I know my alphabets. I can go up to E or F for sure. I'm sure I can go to H and L, so I know my letters. Wow, this is still a very old recount, huh? We can open it here. Dude, I'm more of an otaku than you for sure. Oh, for sure. Like, I watched a few animes, but not to the extent where I'll know all of this fandoms and stuff. It's Uchira. I believe it. I'll take it. But there's no R in there. Bye for me too, says Vanko. Hey Vanko, nice seeing you, mate. Hope you have a wonderful night. And I want to do PvP once I get to level 80. And is it worth to farm reputations for gear, or is it useless in PvP? Gustavo, if you're gonna PvP on the Frostmourne server, I would suggest you to get a few of those professions. To get some profession gear and also some reputation gear. But if you're gonna go for PvP in Icecrown, don't worry about it. Just struggle through some battlegrounds until you can get some Furious gear. Put some resilience gems into that, so you have like 1000, 1100 resilience. And that's when battlegrounds really start to become a little bit fun. Right? Before that resilience, it's very tough. Bulletproof says, evening children. Hey, Dad, how you doing? What? Didn't realize you'd be on stream. Missed you the last 24 years of my life. Figured you'd show up when I started making money. Nah, I got issues. REF says, Gustavo farms on battlegrounds, buy some gears, then do some arenas, and buy a relentless set. Yes. That's a good way to do it. I gotta hop someone. I gotta hop Galadina. I'm gonna Hand of Protection my Guildmaster. On what character is he though? I don't see what character he's on. I hate it when someone is like, yeah, give me that buff, and then they don't tell you what character they're on. I'm panicking. I can't figure it out. There's no hope for him. I'm sorry, but... It was on Jimmy all along. It's okay. Oh, good repentance. Very good. Very good. I like it. What's up, Abby? What's the difference between DBM Warmane Edition and DBM Classic Edition? The Warmane Edition has a few better timers. Oh. Did you see that thing swap to me? Almost shit my pants. Oh, that's alright. Let's see where we at. About 8. That's fine. We went really hard on that Lich King. We gotta go very hard on that Ruby Sanctum still. So it's alright. We can take it a bit chill. The difference is that you don't need DBM for Classic, because Classic is easy. Oh! I swear, told Shami, you gotta stop giving me all these examples, man. That was me for sure. I think I just auto-walked into it. Oh my god, what a mess. What? Yo, this is actually not so bad. Look at the range DPS being able to DPS this thing down. Jump! Jump! We can get him! Fucking... Get the fuck back here, bitch! Yeah, it's not working. Nico Costa says good night, have a nice one. Thank you, Nico, do appreciate it. The classic thing, the DBM, it's like... recently there was a person in the Guild Joy division on Warmane who made his own version of DBM. And this version has a few timers that are fixed as opposed to the retail DBM, which we were still using for a very, very long time. Dude, I'm getting minus like 100 DKP today because of the ninja pulls. I'm 1400 resilience and still die to armor penetration rogues. Yeah, well, they're rogues. They're supposed to be able to 1v1 you, right? EOF EOT can help you get PvP gear. Yes, this is what REF also said, the Relentless set. That's one way of gearing, for sure. You can at least do VOA 2 times a week, do yourself a daily RDF, and you'll be able to pick up a Relentless piece in a few weeks. If we take a look at how expensive they are. We can't see them here, can we? Yeah, I think we can see them here. So it's the same thing as the set pieces, 60 and 95. We won't have Avenging Wrath for this fight, but that's actually alright. I'll show you guys a nice little trick. Hey man, good luck and change the titles as Dragonfly. Yeah, you're right. Greetings from Bulgaria. Thank you, mate. I'll go ahead and change it right after this boss. We'll have a second to change it. Now it's Icecrown, Citadel and Ruby Sanctum. Yeah. Waku says, I have like Naruto tattoos. Oh. Well. Oh, that ninja pool. Oh my god. Today has been a night of ninja pulls for sure. So check this little trick here. He's gonna cast his spear, but I'm gonna cast my Hand of Protection. It saves me from physical effects. His spear happens to be a physical effect. If you don't have your Avenging Wrath up, you can definitely hit that Hand of Protection on there. Have a good time. Hey, Zyril Cruz is in the chat. How are you doing? And how is Icecrown? Very good, Zyril. Nice seeing you, mate. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And I top. Ooh. Go check Lich King. It's a fun. It's a fun. I may or may not have toppled something. That's what I was gonna say. Is it worth to buy Cat Burglar's Grip for Combat Rogue? Yes. If you already have the gloves from DPS 10 normal. That becomes less... Alright, I would say this, Itachi. If you already have the rest of the set and you're not gonna need more of the set, then just go ahead and take those gloves. If it's an item level upgrade, Cat Burglar Grips are very, very good. Yeah, just do it like that. I gave you the answer, Itachi. I saw the first time. It's all good. Where can you download this fixed DBM from Warmanes version, says Nicola? Well, we have it right here on this beautiful Discord, my Discord. Hofman, welcome to the Discord. There you go, you're now officially a subscriber. 15 seconds later, Hofman has subscribed. Thank you so much. That's the idea, right? But yeah, if you check the add-ons right here, you'll be able to see a lot of add-ons. In these is definitely the upgraded DBM. Yeah, DBM Icecrown.zip. And this is the Warmane fix. Updated DBM, all credits go to Sario. He is the person who made it. This is the one that you're gonna want to take. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this actually, because this is the version that you need. So take this one and you'll have the right DBM. It will have the fixed timers for the timers on Warmane. It's a bit better. You'll have the right timer on, for example, Lord Jaraxxus when he starts his fight. You'll have a little bit of a better timing, basically. Wait, I'm doing something wrong here. Itachi says, already have 2 out of 2 tier 10, cape and belt from EOF, so I can upgrade only the gloves. Then it's worth it. I would say at that point it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna whisper tall. Alright, I'll be on the second Hand of Freedom. Tal is gonna take the first Hand of Freedom inside. This is of course very important in the Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic to remove that slowing effect from the consumption. Favorite PvP class in spec? Retribution Paladin. What a surprise, huh? And Waku says, what's up with the 2-piece tier 9 Heroic for Red Pala? I've seen people doing it. I've also seen people doing it. And those people have never beaten me at Lich King. They've never beaten me at Syndra. They've never beaten me at Ruby Sanctum. It's like one of those specs that gets brought up every now and then. And then people forget about it. And then it gets brought back up again after a while. I've seen it come and go before. It's just not that good. If it was good, it would have stayed around for the full 10 years. It hasn't. It's the same thing with the tier 9 2 pieces for the rogue. Alright, yeah, the trolls on Discord. Galadina was all like, oh, we're not taking a lot of damage here, huh? And then the trolls on Discord were all like, yeah, it's normal. It's all normal, guys, don't worry about it. Galadina getting all kinds of confused, this is very cute. We're taking a lot of damage here, but it's alright, we're dishing it right back out. We're gonna taunt that little ad for a bit more damage. Swap back to the Vengeance right here. And back to max melee range. Right here. As you can see, the entire group converges. Yeah, we're gonna stop on boss. I'm gonna hit one more judgment just to get my mana back and get some replenishment on the people. Oh! Let's walk out of the fire. And get Divine Storming. No problem, Itachi. And I'm not your senpai. I'll taunt that one, make sure it keeps coming to us. Alright, we're pushing boss, swapping back to Vengeance. Wait for the tank to be in, he's inside. Now we do have that panic button of lay on hands, right? So we can definitely do that. Sweet, thanks. Any websites I need to go to specifically? Curseforge, I think, for the add-ons. Oh, is this a private server? Oh, yeah. Someone will help you out, Tosh, I'm sure. Alright, that's the first hand of freedom, it's not mine. Now we're gonna start moving, one cutter on each of your shoulders, and simply rotate. The closer you are, the less you have to rotate. As a ranged DPS, this matters. As a melee, not so much. Oh shit! Hand of freedom. I almost forgot that. I think he's lagging very hard, Valisco. The Draenei mail at the wall. Let's see if he lags so hard that the cutter doesn't hit him. It can happen. Alright, cutter incoming. Beware the shadows. Oh my god, he's lagging, but he's actually doing it. No, volley! Did you guys see how hard he was trying? Even through the fire and the lag. Alright, we're pushing it. We're staying inside. Soul consumption on me. Rup. Yep. Just dispel myself, I guess. And let's see how we're doing on deeps here. Not so good, but we'll get up there. Okay, we're just gonna have to worry about this bullshit again. Jump, bitch! Alright, we're next with the Hand of Freedom. I've gotten very lucky on a few of these runs, so... You know, what comes around goes around. 2 weeks later, he got shot down. Oh, 50 cent rep in here. Please don't demonetize me. Just run tall. Du come Goraden. Or Joraden. I'm not sure, my Swedish is a bit rusty. Alright, Vanoon. Okay, we're just gonna keep following it here. I'm on the next seal of... I'm on the next soul consumption. Oh my god. Apparently I am. Get that dispel. Okay. Soul consumption is now on tall. He's got himself with the freedom, as you can see right there. Maybe if I dispelled him that would have been better, but not creative about it. I still have the lay on hands panic button, 20% damage reduction. Oh, he just divine shielded it. I didn't even have to give him the freedom. Nitros and divine shield. That's not even fair. Okay. Dispelling myself right here. Hammer of Wrath. Okay. He asked for sack. I don't give him sack. Now I give him sack. We gotta finish this. I think outside is going completely belly up. I think outside is completely belly up. Like, we gotta finish this fast. Oh, this is actually so intense sometimes. Like, you can hear outside going completely fucking wrong, right? Like, you can hear, like, people are panicking and shit. And you're inside like, I'm trying. My poor fucking unholy Death Knight. Ah! Ah, my loot! My loot! Yes! Penumbra and Apocalypse. I would have been 2 items away from best in slot. 2 items. Good loot. Good loot. Jar Twilight Scale, Apocalypse Advance, Penumbra. All good. Zyro Cruz says, I think that ICC or Helion 25 Heroic rather is easier than the normal. These Twilight Cutters are far more easy to predict. They are rather just than a straight line. Yes, I realize you do have a point. The Cutters, in my opinion, are also easier, but they allow for less room to walk. You'll have it like this, and this is the angle that you have to walk. It's like a spearhead. And if you tank it properly in Ruby Sanctum 25 normal, you can actually get the boss to stand exactly on the cutter. You can have your tank here and the boss here, and then your cutter, you'll have like almost a full 180 degrees of where you can stand. Of course, the tail swipe is always going to take a bit of... I didn't even have a flask. Oh man, it's alright. But it's mostly about the other mechanics in Heroic that makes it Heroic. The soul consumption and combustions leave behind a massive area of effect. They pull people in. The soul consumption will pull people in, that will deal damage, and that will wipe the raid if healers get pulled in. So the fiery combustion blows people away, so that can also wipe the raid. I've seen situations where people get blown away from that debuff right into the boss, right in front of the boss, and then the boss uses a frost breath or a fire breath and everyone's dead. So, I'm not sure if we're gonna go to TOGC. If we do, fear not, we will be there as one of the first people. We're gonna wait a second for the officers to decide. I'll check some comments in the meantime. Zero Cruz says Ripjuari, yeah. Scale dropped, yeah, good stuff. And my name is Matti says, how's it going with Batata? She is still level 68. Frostmourne has completely pushed her off the schedule, but we'll be back. On Frostmourne current content, would you agree that Arms is better than Fury? Yeah. Arief says, by the way guys, don't join Asperity. It's a bad guild. They're fucking horrible. I heard that they wipe Lich King 25 Heroic on 10%. Yeah. And when would you go Fury, says Mickey. I would need to have Mjolnir Runestone. It would have to be Mjolnir Runestone. I would need to have starter EOT gear. Basically the situation where you find yourself in when you start gearing on Icecrown. You're gonna have an armor penetration trinket, Ness, Needle Encrusted Scorpion from Forge of Souls, which is gonna help you with that armor penetration cap. You can easily get 700 armor penetration from gems and enchants and gear. That's gonna be fine. I would need a Mjolnir Runestone, and then I would have like DOC starter gear, like some tier 9, some of that juicy crit haste gear from there as well. Like there's a lot of gear there that's or crit arc gear. There's a lot of gear there for Fury. And how old are you, by the way, says Stinky Donkey? I am 24. Yeah, 24 now. You should go Fury and Older Wars, says RAF. That sounds about right. Once you get the Mjolnir Runestone, you can really start thinking about it, because you are gonna have the soft cap of armor penetration. Yeah, Zyril, consumption that needs the Hand of Freedom, and there's more damage overall. The Meteor will spawn those ads outside, that's pretty hard to deal with. And let's see. Yeah. Alright, so Tush, in case you didn't figure it out yet, you just go to Warmane, you just Google the word Warmane, just like REF typed it, and it should all be good. The King says, is Warmane still buggy? It's getting better every year, mate. It's getting better. It's very good right now. If you compare it to how it was a few years ago, Warmane is very solid currently. And have you ever played BFA or any recent expansions? The last one I played was Warners of the Renner, and I didn't like it so much. Is armor pen an important stat when gearing up as Retripala? Nah, it's one of your I would say haste is better than armor penetration. Straight up crit is better than armor pen. Check Oblex and Warmanes is Lion Gaming, and we can take a look. We got Savas saying, hey Matt Lad, how you doing Savas? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Yeah. I'm 5k GS flat, what dungeons raid should I be doing to get better gear? You're looking at TOC, Rujin. TOC 10 normal. You might be looking at some stuff in the emblem shop still, some tier 9 stuff. What I always tell people is to make sure that if you get your tier 9, you know, get your set bonuses, sure, but don't get full 5 set. If you get one of these offset items, you'll effectively have much more stats for the same emblems. So yeah, make sure you take one of these, either helmet or shoulders. Going off for tonight, says Mickey? Yeah, same in a little bit. It's been fun, thank you for showing up, Mickey. I really do appreciate it always, you know. And have yourself a wonderful night. And Brandon says, that's a lot of crit. That's a lot of crit? Yeah, there's a lot of crit. Alright, no TOGC tonight. As they already stated a few minutes ago. But I was in the middle of a comment, man. That's what happens. And which glyph should I go for if I'm a low boomy, says Danilo Rosado? Well, Danilo, you're gonna want to take the same glyphs as always, really. It doesn't really matter if you're low gear or high gear, you are gonna need the same 3 glyphs for your boomkin. Take Glyph of Starfall, it reduces the cooldown, that's very good. Take Glyph of Moonfire, this doesn't seem like such a good DPS upgrade, but it really is. And then go ahead and take the Glyph of... Hold on. Starfire as well. Starfire, Moonfire, and Starfall. Those are the 3 glyphs that you want. They'll basically make it so that your rotation, your priority list, whatever you'd call it, is working properly. And how much haste do you recommend for Red Pala? Yeah, like as much as possible without prioritizing it. And Paul Crocodile says, can you do a quick inspection of Warunergu? I couldn't read it fast enough, but yeah, well, let's do a few inspections. Is Warmane pay to win? Eh, not really. I guess you could, but you could also just, you know, get the authentic experience. I gotta actually go to the Warmane Armory first, so you're gonna see my IP and shit. I feel like we've checked the Druid Oblex before, but that's alright, we can give it a check every now and then. That's all good. Let me just make sure that my chat is up so I can still communicate with you peoples. And what's the time in your country? It's about 3 AM at the moment. It's 3 AM in the morning. It's an orc. Oh yeah. This Zulaman transmog. I almost made one on Skyrim. But I decided to go with the Dragony Fire team because Fusroda. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. And it's so good. So good. I love the song. But yeah, this is all looking good, mate. Best Warlock spec in PvE, Demonology for the utility and Affliction for the DPS. Gear up our characters in Frostmourne, we'll do it tomorrow, Savas. Bright and day, bright and early, in the afternoon. Bright and early, 6 PM, we'll do it then. You got the wrong meta gem, Oblex. That's one thing that you definitely gotta change. The 21 agility, I think it's called the Relentless Earth Siege Diamond, is gonna be your best in slot option. There's a few crit gems that I don't completely agree with, but at the same time, it's such a small difference, it's whatever, really, it is. Yeah. No shoulder enchant. You can get that from the reputation from Sons of Hodir. You should probably do that. Just get a whole bunch of them. I mean, this is sanctified gear. It should be enchanted. It is worth it. Double berserking, all good. You got the right scope. Yeah, this is all good. Let's take a quick peek at the talent tree. Bloodthirst, Whirlwind, and Heroic Strike, Battle and Command. Get yourself Glyph of Bloodthirst, just so you don't stress your healers. I know it's a little bit of health. It's like, what, 4k health, maybe 2k, 3k. But it helps. No Piercing Howl. Get a point out of Unbridled Wrath. Put it in Piercing Howl. For sure. 5-5, 1-3, 5-1-1. Yep. Yeah, that's all looking fine. Get a different meta gem, enchant your shoulders, get Piercing Howl. That's all I always say. Inspect Darcito. Yeah, let's do a few of these inspections. And we'll call it a night in a little bit. Got Darcito in here. 500 quests, you mad lad. Ugh, Blood Elf, we gotta zoom that out real quick. No engineering, you've got the mining, you know what I'm gonna say. Get yourself an alt character, maybe level up a Death Knight. They're very easy to level, they start at 55, technically like 63 or something, right? So get rid of mining, get yourself a different character with mining. Get yourself engineering, this is very good, jewel crafting. You got half of the work done, right? You're on 50%. Now just drop this garbage and get engineering. You have the tiny A-bomb, that's very good. Bloodfall, I like it a lot. We can zoom in a bit. I don't want to be too disrespectful. Yeah, you got some 10 stats here. You got the jewel crafting gems in there. It is all looking good, to be completely honest with you. Yep, that's fine. Don't even need to look any longer than that, because Red Pala is very easy. And yeah, it looks fine, mate. Yeah, I can't really see anything that's wrong, except for, of course, obviously, mining. What do you think about my mage, says Hussein? I don't know, I haven't seen it. What about replacing DBW on a warrior with Death's Verdict? You're gonna have an issue with reaching your armor penetration cap at that point. You'd have to get rid of a lot of strength in order to regen for all of that armor pen, and I don't think that's worth it. Dusan says Shalamandre. So that's a shaman salamander. And it's a fucking warrior. Okay. It's a night elf warrior, a big old... What are these things called? Armageddons? Yeah, Armageddon. That's a nice movie. I watched it as a kid. Don't remember what it was about. Wasn't it about like a volcano or something? And Javier says, Abi, there's a present for you in front of Ironforge. Let's see here. It's Patinette. How you doing, Patinette? Nice present. Do I get to inspect you now? We'll continue with this. Just 1 sec here. Hit rating gems, alright. You've got too much hit rating, mate. Salamandre. You can get rid of some of the hit rating, but we'll get to that in just a second here. Okay, using the 10 stats to activate the socket bonus, good job. The trinkets are fine. Expertise trinket is really helping you out right now, actually. That's helpful, that's good. Just don't forget to use it, right? I hate these trinkets because I always forget to use them. Alright, yeah, that's all looking fine. Let's take a quick peek at the talent tree. Oh, but why? Okay, we'll figure it out. This is fine. Okay. Heroic Strike, Cleaving, Whirlwind. Once again, Glyph of Bloodthirst. Small, but useful. Just like my day. Yeah. Alright, let's go down here. I'm not sure why you don't have precision. Oh, you maxed out Enrage. Okay. So this is what you're gonna do, Shalamandre. You're gonna take a few points out of Enrage, like 3 points. You're gonna put all of those points in your Precision talent. Now, this will give you 3% hit rating. What that means is that you effectively only need 5% hit rating. So you can drop about 2.5% hit rating, get rid of all these hit rating gems, get the hit rating from your talent tree, and have more strength or armor penetration that way, right? That's how you're gonna want to do that. How much do you pay for wheat monthly? Yeah, you're gonna have to check with me after stream. I'm not okay with saying that on stream. Check PZ, don't mind no enchants and gems on chest. I'm doing them right now. Hold on, I gotta check in front of Ironforge. Patinette, where did my gift go? Damn it! I wanted a gift! That's alright. I was gonna check someone. Alright, we're just gonna check Revenge. No, Revenge. There we go. Don't forget Warmanes. Yeah, for sure, Paul. Don't worry about it. I'm just kind of taking like the first one I see at this point. I'm not really going down a list or something, so if I miss it, it's nothing personal. This is a Druid tank. Alright. I'm liking it. PTS Heroic, I gotta say I do like it. I do like it. Wolfbinder, good job. Gotta get that threat. Now you could also argue for the Wrathful Staff, but yeah, that's coins. Basically, I'm not ever gonna get the Wrathful Staff through the actual game on my Druid tank, so I'm gonna coin it. But we'll get to that. This Resilience enchant, very good, very tanky. Okay, so there's one thing right here, Revenge. You have Engineering. Engineering is gonna provide you with a head enchant. You are a Druid. You do not need the defense rating. The head enchant from Engineering is gonna give you 45 stamina. I'm a Paladin, I like having that defense rating there, since I already skipped defense rating on a million things. But as a Druid tank, you can go for the Mind Amplification dish, and have yourself like 7 more stamina in that slot. Small thing, you might want to consider it. I'm not saying you should do it, but it's just a consideration. Because the defense rating, it still gives you a little bit of dodge, but yeah. Just think about it. But all of this is looking very good, mate. I don't like that enchant. Leatherworking does provide you with the Leatherworking stamina kit. 18 plus stamina, I would prefer that. You can almost have like a full gem extra of stamina right here by doing it properly. The 2% threat is nice, but the parry doesn't do anything and you'll have misdirections late game. If people die to aggro, it's usually their own fault. That is well right. As a tank, feel free to tell people that they're being fucking stupid and that they should mind their aggro. Don't be toxic, but don't let yourself get pushed around as a tank. You're a big old bear, you know what you're doing. Improved leader of the pack, this is all good, mate. I would love to see Brutal Impact somehow, but I'm not sure exactly what you'd swap around for that. So, it's fine. Like I said, few stamina things right there, that's all you gotta worry about. We're gonna check Paul Crocodile's character, because he started the whole inspection thing, so let's inspect him first. Just copy that name, because it's very hard to type. Alright, Paul Crocodile, 2 hours ago, working day and night, jewel crafting, engineering, what an absolute legend. Good job, mate. Alright, we're not gonna be able to check everyone's character tonight, but that's alright. We'll get a few of them in. No scope. Alright. Banner of Victory, you got SDS, and then you have mini SDS. That's good, it's good. Alright, Exalted Ring. You got the Epic Gems. This is Nitro Boots, I think, for the 24 crit strike rating, it's gonna be Nitros. No Pants enchant. Okay. Yeah, it's all looking fine. You got the dual crafting gems in there. This is a little bit weird, but at the same time, I kind of agree with it. You probably had something terrible, and the stats are not so bad on this. It provides a lot of armor pen. It is your most upgradable item, maybe. But, nah, it isn't. It's fine, it really is. You're gearing. It's good that you thought about it. Now this is the Arms Warrior tree. Oh, mate. Arms Warrior tree with protection. Moving on. Alright, Cleaving, Whirlwind, Heroic Strike. That's proper. Blood Rage, Command, and no Bloodthirst yet again. I understand, Glyph of Enduring Victory might sound good, but just get Bloodthirst. You're gonna help your healers that little bit, and that little bit is really worth it. Diogo Maya, thank you so much for the subscription, I do appreciate it. Oh no, you got it! Right here, Glyph of Blood Rage. It was called Glyph of Blood Rage all along, not Glyph of Bloodthirst. Oh man. But yeah, you got it. That's good. Glyph of Command. I would say Glyph of Battle is probably better. I know I'm being way too pedantic with the minor glyphs right now, but... yeah, that's just what I'd say. Let me get the chat back up in here. Make sure Paul is checking. Yeah, I haven't seen him, but this is fine. 18 in here. It's all looking fine, mate. This is how I'd want to see it. You got the Piercing Howl, not that many points in Unbridled Wrath. Diogo13, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And that's a lot of people. Salah Alaiwa, thank you so much for that subscription. I do appreciate it. Paul says, I got out of money for the Lex enchants and I have 40 AP on the offhand because it sucks. That's alright. And the belt, I did have something horrible. Yeah, I realized that. It's a fine character. You can definitely see that you know what you're doing with the talent tree. You can see that you know what you're doing with like actually picking up this item. Actually equipping it, it shows that you... it shows a thought process, right? And that's very important. It is to me. When I see something and... oh guys, I'm so sorry. Could you check Oceana, I know, on Lordaeron, please? We're gonna check, like, let's say 3 more characters, okay? Because it's getting a bit late, it's 3:20 almost. I only have an hour to prepare for the main event. You know what that is, huh? So, check May or my cat will slap ya. Well, I can take on a cat. I actually tamed my cat. When I was a kid, my cat pushed me around. I grabbed that thing in like a firm headlock right there, put him up my shoulders, attitude to judgment, judgment, blah. Whatever, it's getting late. We're gonna check a few more characters. Now, I already said Ocean, I know. So we're gonna check him. I don't actually want to get slapped by that person's cat, so we're gonna check May as well afterwards. I'm 3 days ago, Twilight Destroyer, congratulations, mate. Alright, Intellect Enchant, that's good shit. Surging Sea, I prefer the Chain Heal one, but this is alright, if you can keep it up. Yeah, Mana Trinket. I would say get a second Mana Trinket as well. Maybe a Vault Point Trinket, Purified Lunar Dust even. I really like Mana Trinkets on a low-geared Restoration Shaman. You're not that incredibly low-geared, but I like having Mana Trinkets until you're absolutely best in slot. And even then, there's some fights where I would like to have Solas. Yeah, Arief's cat is ripped as fuck. Like, I'm gonna get smacked. I think there's gonna be like a nice little kitty cat, and then suddenly Anubis shows up. Slaps me right across the face. You got Resilience enchant right here. You're not a tank. You're gonna need to go for the Sons of Odir one and take that. Alright. It does seem fine. You have engineering. I don't necessarily prefer engineering on a Restoration Shaman. But it's okay. Maybe you also have a DPS spec. I did see that you have enhancement talents, so we'll take a look at that as well. Improved Earth Shield, that's alright. Tidal Force, I don't like it, I always say it. I think that elemental weapons 1 point is a bit more worth it, but that's fine, it's completely up to you. Got some people saying good night. If you are gonna go to bed, guys, have yourselves a good night. We're not gonna do any more raiding, just a few more inspections, so yeah. And I won't be able to do everyone's character, so I'm really sorry, but... Wind Fury weapon, okay, yeah. Lava Lash, yikes. No, I don't think this is good. I think Glyph of Feral Spirits is gonna do so much more than Glyph of Lava Lash for you. Or for any enhancement shaman. Lava Lash is just so incredibly weak. 10% increased damage is probably 100 damage. Probably actually that. So I don't like that so much. You don't have enhancing totems, which is the only unique utility that you are gonna bring to the raid. Oh boy. Yeah, there's just a lot wrong with this talent tree. You don't want all this mana. You need to get some points into enhancing totems. Like, you take it from Ancestral Knowledge. And, yeah. Haris Rozic Afterlife, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And how can I get your Paladin's title? That's demise? Funny story about that. I'm pretty sure I just downloaded. Yeah. Look, this is my That's Demise. I didn't record it, Calder did. As you can hear 2016 Obby right there. Just relax. Just relax. I was so not relaxed, you have no idea. I'm pretty sure that someone on Discord or raid call was like, I don't know, dude. This is hilarious. Like watching this back. Get ready, get ready. I was so not chill. I think we got it. Right? We got it on the first try. But anyway. Headphone warning, by the way. Because I do get a little bit excited. You can see the group, like everyone's still alive. He's using vertical ones. That's okay. Oh yeah. And that's how you get That's Demise, with a Dawn. So yeah, that's how you get That's Demise, but yeah, let's move on to one more character. Let's go ahead and check it. I hope you guys heard that. Because I don't think you guys heard that. I don't think that goes to that speaker, but man, I'm shouting on that video. No sound, Sessuare. Okay, you know what? Let's do it one more time, but with sound. I do want you guys to hear that. I'm like almost crying because of it. No, you know what? I can't find the file anymore. Too bad. We'll do it at some other time. Let's get one more inspection in, because that's what I promised, and then let's get out of here. It's getting so late, man. I'm getting sleepy. This is no content for streaming. So we're gonna do Paul McCall's character, check my stool. Now, everyone has been spamming, basically. I'm really sorry, like, I can't check all your characters. Yeah. We'll get to it, for sure. We can check every now and then, we can check a few characters. This is from the Fate Guild. Sorry, Paul. But it's full PvP. Either you forgot to swap it, or you're... I don't know what to tell you about this. I don't know if this is good or bad. It looks good, you have spell penetration. I know that's important. But I'm sorry, Paul, I don't know what to say about it. You got the right scope, I guess. We can check your talent tree, if anything. This is survival... No, this is marksman PvE. Alright, you got the trap mastery, you got the explosive shot. Did you buy the wrong glyph? Paul, did you buy the wrong glyph, Paul? Oh, Paul. Oh, Paul. Why did you buy the wrong glyph? It's explosive trap, it's not explosive shot. Oh, that is funny though, mate. Oh, Paul, I need to tell you. I need you to tell me if this was on purpose. REF says, oh shit. Oh, you're right. Yeah, and it's too much spam. Like, there might have been people there who just said it one time. Oh, what happened here? I need to know, Mastul. You gotta tell me, Mastul. Oh, Mikhail, please, I need to know. Why is there explosive shot clip here? Okay, we're moving on. He said no. Okay, he must have had a good reason for it. I'm just like, it's funny to me because it's late and it seems so silly. It seems so silly. Okay, let's move on. We gotta check the character. No. There's no Wrath of the Cat. We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna reverse the clock. I'm gonna scroll up and make sure that I see what the name is of that cat, of that character, so the cat doesn't bop me. I don't want to get bopped by no cat. I can't. Oh, May, that was it. May. There we go. I did promise this already. It's PvP. Ah. I don't know what to tell you guys about it. Paul McKill says, ah, yes, I forgot. No, look at the achievement. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, Paul, Paul Crocodile, I'm not gonna inspect him, because, like, I've only seen him spam. Like, it's actually crazy. Hey guys, sorry for the question, but I'm a newbie. How does the Divine Storm reset? Divine Storm is gonna be resetting. Oh shit! Patinette, that's the gift. I like that. Divine Storm is gonna reset with the tier 10 Paladin set on your 2 set bonus. Thank you, Patinette. Now I'm bigger. I'll put the chair down. I know, this has been a very long outro. There we go. We'll sit down here, and this is PvP. Yeah, let's check the talents. This is Restoration PvP. Yeah, Stoneclaw Totem, unmistakably PvP. This is PvE, and it's looking perfectly fine. The same critique as always. If you swap Tidal Force to Elemental Weapons, it's gonna be good. Make a bigger obby, there you go. Good night, says Javier. Thank you, Javier, I do appreciate it. We'll still have it next time we stream, I think, so good night, mate. Just got the message that you're checking armory, says Ivan. Can you check Atrix? No, I'm fine. And Ethan says, can I apply to be a mod in your chat, Obby? I only give mods to people that I like really have a good feeling about. It just takes time, basically. And what was the name of the Panda server you were going to play on? Well, I never said a server name. I said I would like to do Panda at some point. Don't take the words out of context, right? Like, we're not going to play on Panda. I would like to at some point. And I'll be doing good. How you feeling, mate? Hey, Dino. Well, we were just about to head out. We did a bunch of inspections. I'm gonna see, maybe the character is in PvE if we refresh it. Maybe. Nah. But it's alright. I don't know what to tell you about the PvPs. You would know more about it than me, May. You would actually know more about it than me. The character looks fine. Enchanting, engineering, lots of total kills. Both of the talent trees seem good. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and close that. I'll, Battle Elixir. We already have a Battle Elixir. It's okay, Valari. But thank you. Okay. Okay, so PvP characters, yeah, I don't know what to say about PvP characters. We'll be checking some more characters on a different day, guys. I'm really sorry. We could go through and just keep doing it for hours, but it's a bit late. I want to get something done and go to bed. So I would like to be mod as well, but you gotta earn his trust, as Paul Crocodile. Well, it's more about trust. I do, like, for example, Crocodile, I trust you. You were there when there were like 30 people watching, you know? Like, I get a good feeling when you're in the chat for sure. But it's more than that, right? And I'm not saying you're not good enough for me, but I just need to get the right kind of feeling, basically, and that's gonna take time. There's nothing I can really say about it in that. Alright, yeah guys, I'm gonna hop out of here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had just a wonderful night. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the same, basically, but that's not bad. That's not bad. So, yeah. Good night, have yourselves a wonderful night, and bye.